Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the Most Underrated Podcast. Broadcasting from Most Underrated Studios, I'm your man, Thomas the Franchise, the homie Dow Palantonio, chilling across from me. We had to come in with this one, guy.
Yeah.
You're out of work. We're not out of work, but you're free. You got your freedom. George Michael Stout, you're officially full-time on the cast. Starting today, Monday, what is the date? The 9th.
The Nina.
You guys might hear this on Tuesday. If you remember the Patreon, you get it early, though.
Oh.
Get to hear it on Monday. But you got your freedom, Dow. You got your freedom, dude.
The Raiders
Free!
You and AB.
You and AB. Man, we're one and the same. I can see this fool run into his fence right now.
He is.
Free!
I'm watching it. They freed him, guy.
Grandma! Was he doing a song reference there?
Yep, fly like an eagle.
Wow.
Yeah, little Steve Miller Band. You think he knows that Steve Miller Band?
No.
I might have left that George Michael up too loud. We might get clipped for copyright, but they freed him. T-Mobile freed you. They freed him. Raiders freed Antonio Brown.
Hell yeah, they did.
This is good shit this week, baby.
Wow.
No more restrictions on Dallas. No more restrictions on Antonio Brown. They've both gone to better teams, better places, if you will.
Totally.
We'll get into that whole story, man. Welcome in the Most Underrated Podcast. And welcome to all the first-time listeners, man. I don't do a good job of shouting out to the first-time listeners. So if this is your first time catching the show, welcome in. I appreciate you guys being here as well. And you can find timestamps for every single topic we talk about down in the description. Whether you listen on iTunes, YouTube, you can find those timestamps below. That way you can jump around in the convo. If there's some things you're really into and you want to get to those, you can get to them quicker. If there's some stuff that you're not really into, you can skip over it. If you like the whole show, you like the whole show. If you're someone that listens on the go, maybe you listen a little bit in the shower, then you listen to a little bit while you're driving to work, then you listen to a little bit while you're driving home. It's an easy way to pick up from where you left off too, using the timestamps also. Yep. So I just want to make everyone aware of that. Weekends and stuff. Other than you having your last day at work last Friday, how was the weekend, dude? Being free, getting that freedom, my guy.
Dude, the
Awesome.
weekend has been exceptional. Exceptionally confusing at times.
Yeah,
because I don't know what to do with myself.
I bet.
But also it just feels like, hey, I'm going into the weekend, because typically I work, a Friday and Saturday, and then I have a Sunday off. So it's kind of similar but different.
Yeah.
That being said, Friday night started off stupid sick. Had to work, last day of work, right?
Did you have to close?
No.
Oh, nice.
But, so it was just kind of kick your feet up day. No big deal. Just got to hang with the people, hang with my reps one last time.
It was like field day.
Made a bunch of dumbass
the
jokes.
Last day of school.
Told them they were all retarded and have a nice day. And hopefully you guys don't suck so bad next time with the new manager, huh?
No, dang. Shots for sure.
No, they were all right. But my district manager, Megan, she threw me a hell of a going away party at 1UP, dude.
Oh, really?
Night. So... man, I had so many of my peers come through. I had some reps come through. Our boy Gareth, he came through, man.
The news.
Hey, and guess this, man. Hey, how does this look real quick? How's that form?
Pretty good, unless you're here in the Most Underrated Studios where I think you're 0 for the century.
I am 0 for the century, but guess what, man?
What?
What do you know about taking out your territory manager at basketball at Quick Shot?
Oh, did you? Was it the mini hoop or was it the big joint?
It was the big joint.
You like the one at Dave & Buster's.
You got it.
That huge.
Yeah.
They have one of those at 1UP?
Dude, this new 1UP has way more games, way more room, way more space. Stupid sick.
I wanted to go.
You were busy editing.
No, that's why I said I wanted to go, and I was like, Stringer, can you pick up the editing for me?
Yeah.
No response.
Stringer, what do you think about that? He's out.
All right.
He's out.
My man Stringer.
He's out.
So, yeah, dude, I was editing my ass off trying to get the cast up, so.
I didn't give you a hard time either.
No,
Because I asked once. That's all it takes. You don't need a reminder.
No, just 1UP. If that's it,
yeah,
I'm out.
Don't try to 1UP me.
Heads up, 7UP. I don't know what that means. Anyways.
Well, it means the guy that Jay Nasty's been trying to find on our YouTube. Some bitch.
I love Jay Nasty.
God, now I don't have to have a filter now.
I know. It's great.
I don't know what to do with myself.
I know, you don't have to.
I've been a caged animal for a long time.
It's going to be really cool. Robin actually brought this point up to you, and she brought it up to me too. She's like, me and Dallas have been together 7 years. Or whatever.
Too long.
She's like, I honestly don't know. I mean, he's been in a corporate job since I've known him. Like, this is what I've known.
Over 20 years.
This could change him. Like, he could either just go off the deep end and become
a shithead.
Insane. Yeah. Or, I mean, he could become awesome, and this is, everything he ever wanted, and this was the real Dallas. This is what he needed.
Yeah.
Or he could just become an egomaniac.
Well, I think
the show blows up.
I think that's our first merch drop.
What's that?
Make Dow creative again.
What so you design it? What do you
think
mean
so.
by that?
Yeah, do you think it'll sell? Like a white, the red hat, the white stitching, make Dow creative again? I don't know.
I see what you're saying.
Make Dow creative again.
That's good.
The hell with MAGA.
Because you
make Dow creative again.
Because you lost your creativity.
Lost a lot of things during, and the corporate structure is great.
Yeah.
It is one of the best things I've ever done. I had options. I bought cars in cash. I bought condos in cash in the early days. Man, look at when we had lines, dude, of people. You were in the telecom industry.
Dude.
Holy shit, there was a lot of money. And there still is. But structure is okay. Corporate structure is great, dude. I met a lot of great people, but I really haven't been creative for a long time, dude.
It takes away that creative freedom.
It does.
You know what I mean? Like a corporate structure. If you're a creative person, if you're someone that likes to, and I'm not talking creative, like you don't have to be an artist. Right. You don't have to have a show. You don't have to design anything. I'm talking about creative from a sense of maybe you just got business ideas. Yeah. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. That's more where I look at you. I'm more of like, that's why, dude, this team, we're going to crush it, bro. I almost cursed on air.
We have to.
Dude, with the, between the editing and the stuff that I'm doing, you're doing completely different stuff, and you're great at completely different things. You know what I mean? Stuff that I have no clue where to start, stuff that I'm awful at, stuff that I've tried to be good at and I'm not good at. You are the answer there. We're also maybe bringing in another team member behind the scenes. We're going to have a producer at some point. We're going to have someone that produces and kind of manages.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you got to delegate. You can't do it all.
Yeah,
anyone that blows up, anyone that does really great things has a team with them. And I wish I would have realized that younger, because delegation, even when I was a store manager, dude, I just took everything on the chin. And I was always trying to do it all.
Can't do it.
It's not possible.
You will lose.
Once you learn to delegate, things become easier, but it can also add stress because the people maybe you're delegating to are shit.
Yeah, maybe your follow-up and follow-throughs suck.
Yeah, exactly. More corporate terms there.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
But yeah, dude, so it's going to be really, really cool to see how you come out on the other side now that you're wide open, now that you're creative. We can do what we want to do, man, at least for a little while. Because judging by the way you guys supported the DraftKings, we might not be here long.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's a couple shots out to the listenership. Everyone that came in, I appreciate you. Everyone that said they were going to come in and forgot. Everyone that said they were going to come in and didn't come in. Everyone that didn't say they were going to come in and still didn't come in.
Yeah.
I'm shooting at all of you right now. What are you guys doing right now?
It's week 1. It's the most exciting week of the season.
Dog, we're going to talk about a ton of NFL on this show. We're going to get into all the NFL.
Yeah.
But in this first segment, I got to give some shots out to the listenership. Like, you guys, I asked you on the show. Jay Nasty has said, hey, guys, when TTF or Dow asks us some shit, it'd be cool if you guys answered in the comments below so we can get some feedback.
Right.
Okay? No, that doesn't happen. Not only does that not happen, we get 24 out of 25 people in the DraftKings.
Yeah, can't find anybody.
I said if it was 20 or less, it would be restructured, and a bunch of people hit me up and said, we can get 20, we can get more 25, no problem, we can get... Blah, blah, blah. So I put it in your guys' hands. And I thought we had over half full within the first couple hours. So I was like, we're good.
You even came to me and you're like, Dow, what should we do?
Yeah. In the morning.
I'm just going to come at you again real quick. What do we do? And I said 25. I'm confident. I think we can do it.
I wanted to go more. I wanted to go 30.
I said, whoa.
Yeah. I wanted to go. I was really trusting you. I was like, the most underrated listeners. Are you kidding me, dude? These people are in.
Yeah, they're not in.
I just don't know the amount. It's what's crazy to me. Here's another thing that's so crazy. We have over 55 members in our league on DraftKings, bro. So when I create the league, I sent out the invites to all those people as well on Sunday. It didn't send them out initially because I wanted to give the Patreon members the first shot.
Right.
But then it sent them out Sunday, and we still didn't get 25. We got 24. We were one short, and it's like, I just don't know what to do other than, guys, I don't know how to trust. I feel bad for the people that signed up and went out of their way, and now we didn't get to play. Nobody got a tournament on Sunday because DraftKings, once again, if it's 20 or less, they'll auto resize. If it's over 20, and they go up by increments of 5 from there, it goes 25, 30, 35, 40. Then it jumps from 40 straight to 50. Then it goes from 50 straight to 75, 75 to 100, and so on. So that's kind of how it jumps. Now, once you select an amount of players over 20, You have to hit that number.
Yeah.
If it's 25, 30, 50, you have to hit that number or the contest just cancels.
Sure.
And it doesn't run, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's some of the dumbest stuff I've ever seen by DraftKings.
I think it should be able to just go no matter what.
Right.
So I think that's an
I
opportunity
can
on
understand
DraftKings.
putting a minimum.
Yeah.
Making sure a minimum of 20 get in.
If you have a
minimum of
minimum of
something?
20,
Right.
or so if you have a max of 20, if you have a minimum of 15, that would make sense.
But having to hit a certain number, like how do you even? Let's.
That's very corporate of them.
Right. That's real weird. Yeah. Right. No
what's
shit.
going on?
I like that. No shit. So anyway, we didn't get the DraftKings to run. I apologize to everybody else. We're just gonna go 20 the rest of the year.
Yeah.
For everyone that gets shut out, too bad.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what to do.
And nobody's going to believe me that I had Lamar Jackson and Austin Eckler in my lineup yesterday that didn't go through. Nobody would believe that.
By this weekend, we're probably going to have I think we're probably, or if we don't already, we're going to have over 60 members in that DK. And the fact that we have to go down to a quarter, we can only, or a third, I'm sorry, we can only get a third of our people to come through and play. And there's 60 people on the DraftKings league. I'm not talking about the amount of people that view the show and listenership because not everyone plays DraftKings. I understand that. I'm not firing shots at you guys. But
if you do
the
play
people that are signed up for DraftKings on DraftKings in our league, fellas.
But if you do play FanDuel, you're not my friend.
Ladies, yeah. We're not on the FD train unless they cut the check. And I love the FD.
Yeah.
So yeah, the tournament didn't run. I apologize. That will never happen again this year because we're going 20.
Yeah.
It sucks because it's less money. It's a lower pot, but at least we can guarantee we all get to play every week, you know? I mean, I'll leave it up to you guys. As always, I leave a lot of shit up to you guys, which is probably a bad decision on my part.
Yeah, especially when you and I are scrounging for friends and family to try to maximize our DraftKings lineup.
What are we doing,
Jesus.
guys? Man, yeah. You guys want better out of us, I need better out of you. That's the bottom line. We all, we're got to hold each other accountable here.
True.
You guys let us down. We couldn't get 23 more people besides me and Dal. I even hit up Stringer.
No way.
No, I didn't hit up Stringer.
No way.
But, I don't know. Anyways, ton of show for you guys. Like I said, we're going to talk a ton of NFL on the show. We are going to talk some UFC 42. A lot of just a big disappointment for me. A big disappointment for me. We'll go into that whole thing. The Antonio Brown saga. We'll recap some fantasy stuff. We'll go look forward to the games tonight. Monday night game doubleheader, and then big time sneakers, dude. You got a pair. I've got a pair. The Air Max Levi's are here.
You got them.
The Air Max.
The Air Max.
Yeah, the Air Max Levi's. And then you also have a pair you put on your social media.
Yeah, I would call mine the No Maxes because I didn't get no Air Maxes.
No, but they're...
But I got some...
Dude, both shoes are equally sick. I don't think either of these are sick.
These might be the two best shoes. Now, depending on how yours looks.
Right.
I think it's going to look great.
I think so, too.
These might be the two best pairs of shoes that we've had a couple months.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Dude, a while. Yeah, for sure.
I'm
on the
pumped
same
on these.
day?
No
day?
Giardias here.
Right.
Okay. These are great shoes.
Yep. So we're gonna show those shoes. We'll talk about some sneaker releases. Ric Flair partnering with Adidas. I want to talk about that. I want to play some sound. TMZ caught up with them outside the airport. Some funny stuff there. We'll go
story
over Ric
about
Flair,
him. Yeah.
YouTube comments, all that stuff. Let me start here with first of all your date night.
What are we listening to, real quick?
Let me see. It was George Michael. So
okay.
They probably just put on another. Oh, Jesus to a child.
This is a little. This kind of ruined my vibe. No shade against George Michael. This guy's made some great stuff.
How about this one though?
This song doesn't do
How
it.
about this one then? You know this song?
Yeah, I'm back in there a little bit.
You know this one?
I think so.
Something Queen. How about that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Caribbean Queen.
Caribbean Queen. There you go. I like it.
Who sings it though?
This is Billy Ocean.
Yeah, Billy Ocean for sure.
All right.
Okay, I can vibe with this.
So date night.
You went
on date night last night.
Yeah.
How did it go?
Went really well, actually, man.
How's stuff going at the crib? Let's start there.
Stuff is going pretty well, actually. Let's see. Where do I start? Things are going really well, actually, man. I think Robin's been pretty flexible with, obviously, me leaving one job and kind of transitioning. Transitioning's tough, right, on the mental piece. I've been focused on leaving one, starting a new one. kind of messing with my identity a little bit,
Yes.
And again, this creativity and all these things kind of open up, and it's like, shit, now what do I want to do with it? I think she's been pretty flexible, dude, with allowing me to just be me, which has been great. So it's not like, hey, Dallas, why didn't you stroke my back? Hey, Dallas, why didn't you stroke my hair? Hey, Dallas, why didn't you make me out? Hey, Dallas, why didn't you wake me up and say goodnight? Oh, my God. I haven't had that. That's been great, man. So she's been pretty great. But date night last night, man, we went to a place called Dead & Company.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the other. Hey, Dallas, why don't you pet my hair?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
saw
that on your social, Dead & Company.
Yeah.
What is that? I was curious.
It's Death and Company, actually, so that's my
Death
bad.
and
I
Company.
might have said Dead and Company, but Dead and Company, I think, is a traveling band with John Mayer. It's the new Grateful Dead.
Oh, I think you put Death. I think I'm doing your style.
I can't remember.
I smoked weed today.
Dallasms.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Well, at least if I'm not doing them, you're doing them. For
Exactly.
God's sake.
Keeping it
Hey,
alive.
Stringer, can you do them? Nope. All right. Sorry. So Death and Company. So what it is a super kind of like upscale gaslight kind of bistro bar,
Okay.
right? And it's kind of got this like New York feel to it. Like, so it's in a hotel, so they have hotel rooms above. So it's like dimly lit, the ambiance is super sick. The cocktails. If you're looking for cocktails, this is the place to go. If you want to draft beer, don't go here. They got beer. But dude, some of the best cocktails I've ever tried in my life were at this place. So that kind of started off really nice. And then we went across the street and got some food at Working Class. And what this is, dude, this is kind of like hospitality food, kind of making you feel real good, that comfort food.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they had like the fried chicken, they had rotisserie chicken, they had fried trout. I mean, and the concept of this is like kind of like tapas where you share everything. You get all these like kind of, in theory, smaller portions, but they're actually a little bit larger. And then you just order like 5 or 6 of them and you just share a bunch of stuff. So it's kind of a share restaurant.
Okay.
Dude, some of the best stuff we ever had. We got the the peppers 5 ways. What this is, it's a bacon wrapped jalapeno. Then you have like this Fresno popper, jalapeno popper. Then you have these grilled shishito peppers and then mixed pickled peppers and then bread with pickled jam or pickled pepper jam. Oh my God. My butthole hurt this morning so bad. Oh my God. Dude, I got killed this morning. So all these peppers, they were delightful. They tasted great. We had great food last night. Butthole's a little hurt this morning.
Not feeling it.
Not gonna lie.
Not enjoying it as much.
But so date night, great.
Yeah.
This morning, date night hangover, not good.
U.S. Open this week.
Below not good.
Did you watch any of?
Below not
Did you watch any of that?
Yeah, dude, I was watching.
I know you weren't working, so I was like, Dal's got to be locked in on this tennis because you had college football this weekend. You had tennis, you had UFC, you had NFL coming back.
I was watching. So this thing started about 2:00 our time, right? 2:00 Mountain Time yesterday. This championship final with Rafael Nadal. Date night. The damn match wasn't finished.
I know, dude.
I had Robin drive us to
We're
date
late.
night, and I'm streaming it on the phone, dude, on the way there. Nadal took it to a 5th set, man.
Yep.
This was an incredible, incredible match, and by somebody you don't even know of. I don't even know if he was ranked in the tournament, but his name, I don't want to butcher it here, but I think it's Danel and then Medvedev.
Yeah.
I think is how you pronounce it. This young man, I have never even heard of him. Never. It's one of those jokes like, well, Daniel? Never heard of her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy, dude, played incredibly. He was throwing serves in there at 127, 128 miles per hour. Nadal was just doing what he does best at the backcourt and just smacking the shit out of it. This was a great match. Went the full 5 sets. And then on the 5th set, they kept it really, really close. I was so impressed, man, by the vitality of this young guy against going to arguably one of the GOATs. And I say that because do you know what this did? You know what this did for Rafael Nadal?
No.
This was his 19th major.
Oh, yeah, one behind
Federer at 20.
Yeah.
We talk about Federer being the GOAT, and I wouldn't argue that. We look at Sampras's at his time.
How close are they in age? Where's Rafa at? Isn't he not too far from Federer? Aren't they both around 37, 38?
I think they're pretty close. I think Rafa's definitely a little bit younger, by at least 2 or 3 years, but I'm not totally for sure on that age. But yes, they're close, but Roger definitely is older.
Okay.
That being said, I think we need to start inviting Nadal to these conversations of the GOAT.
Dude, he's quite a bit younger guy.
Is he? Like
He's,
what, 32?
He was born in 86. Yeah.
86,
33.
33.
Just turned 33 in June.
Gotcha. So quite younger, but I don't know, man. At 19 majors, one behind Federer, we look at Federer's age versus Nadal's age, just like we just brought up now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nadal can overtake the GOAT.
Where do you see Djokovic is at 16 already?
Yeah, I know.
Dude.
And Djokovic still has time.
He's way young.
He still has a lot of time.
So that's, I mean, we can talk about Nadal now, but I think by the time you know what, dude? He's only 1 year younger. He's 32.
Oh, really?
I thought he was like 28 for some reason.
I didn't think he was that young, but I thought he was younger for
like
sure. Well, he is younger.
30, yeah, he's 32. So, I guess him and Rafa could be right there, dude. Rafa's only a year older, and he's 3 ahead.
The only problem with Rafa is his knees.
Well, breaks down. He's physical on the court, dude.
Oh, dude, he is
super physical.
He's
had injuries.
He reminds me of a lot of his fellow Spaniard, David Ferrer, I think is how you say his name. Those two guys, man, they're just go getters, dude. And that being said, you look at like Nadal's knees. I just don't know how much more time he has with his health. He's had a lot of health issues in the last 3 to 4 years, but I think he could overtake Federer, man. I really, really do. So I invite him now with open arms, a little bit of Creed, with arms wide open, to the convo of possibly being the GOAT. I was really impressed, though, man, over the weekend. This tournament was great. So that puts him at 19, one behind Federer. This up-and-coming talent, dude, especially on the women's side, man. Some of these especially young U.S. women.
Yeah.
Dude, the talent pool is getting really good. I think we're really starting to build up. I think some of the young talent really hasn't been there. It's always been the Nadals, the Federers, the Djokovic. At the time, Andy from the UK. But now, I think the younger people are coming up, man. So I think tennis is in good shape.
Especially in the women's. I mean, you see the women's division
side
is just...
Oh, dude.
Nuts. Those young girls.
So good.
Yep.
They're so good.
Yep.
But I'm excited, man, for where tennis is today and where it continues to go and evolve, man, especially on the U.S. side, man. So super pumped.
Tell me, actually, before we get into the UFC talk, we talk a little bit about that. Did you see this over the weekend? Did you see this video or hear this sound? This was pretty funny.
Trojans rush just 3. Mills finds Parkinson.
It's the end of the half.
He's to the 39. Okay. They have 1 timeout left, and that may just do it.
6 seconds left.
Although
Clock's running down.
Surprise me.
It's going to be the end of the half, but someone calls a timeout. Listen to the ref here.
Timeout. Everybody's taking the field, but I think Steven Strimling got a timeout call from David Shaw.
Players all over the field.
Let's hold off
Coaches.
Here.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Final timeout with 2 seconds on the clock.
Did Steven Strimling say just kidding?
In front of 60,000 people.
It's USC versus Stanford, dude.
That's a Ron Cherry-esque ref.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
I think I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna clip that into a soundbite for the show.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just kidding. Yes, that was pretty funny. College football over the weekend was pretty good. Obviously, not USC. Sorry, Michigan versus Army crushed me. The fact they went to double OT. Luckily, they still pulled out the win. We don't have to get crazy into the college football convo, but I picked up on. I watched all the big games. It's cool to see that Texas is kind of back, having a big program again. LSU obviously back. They beat Texas. It was a very close game for the first part of it. They kind of pulled away late third, early fourth quarter. But overall, pretty good second week in college football. A lot of beatdowns, a lot of what's to be expected. Let's jump into the UFC stuff though.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't watch anything. I didn't watch a fight. I didn't watch a highlight. I didn't watch anything. I was so mad. I got the ESPN alert Saturday afternoon that Khabib had won by an arm bar submission in the 3rd round.
Yeah, naked choke.
Oh, rear naked choke. Okay, so I saw the notification and
through your phone,
dude. It just pissed me off to the point. I was like, I don't even want to watch the card.
Right.
I don't even want to watch Paul Felder. I don't want to watch anything now. Not to mention the card wasn't great anyway. That we talked about it on Friday. There was probably only 3 fights that we really wanted to see. I didn't see any of them. So fill me in. How did it go?
It went well. So,
I threw a tantrum. I decided not to go or not to watch.
Yeah, I mostly just kind of watched the recap, that kind of thing. But I think the high point of the fight was, dude, Khabib, he killed the first round. Like, he had control.
Why did it go to 3?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
So the high point, so Khabib had a dude, a phenomenal first round, shooting in on a single leg takedown, eventually getting to mount, in which he landed heavy elbows, and the round came to a close. So not only was he get the takedowns, but he's also battering up Poirier's face. Dude, by the end of the first round, Poirier's bleeding already. It's a mess.
So he wasn't he wasn't only wrestling him or trying to wrestle him. He was straight.
Yeah, he had the whole thing. Yeah. So, but then, like in the second round, there was a double leg from Khabib that started to turn the round in his favor, and then again went back to the ground. In the third, Poirier went all in on a guillotine, and here's what was crazy. He was so close to getting the guillotine, but he couldn't get his left foot around and get Khabib locked in. Khabib was actually...
He had it in under the chin and everything, too?
Dude, he was able to get out of it, dude, and then secured the rear naked choke to finish the fight. So, dude, Poirier... So, obviously, if you didn't watch much, the post-fight presser... Dude, Poirier got super emotional, started crying, man.
Wow.
You know, he was so upset because he was so close to getting Khabib, dude, who's arguably undefeated and one of the best fighters of his time.
Yep.
There's just no argument there. And Poirier had it, dude. There was just a little bit of extra leg movement that he needed to complete that guillotine after the takedown that Khabib did. He was so close, dude. And he knew he was so close, and he knew he messed up. I've never seen somebody so emotional after a fight.
Was it during in the ring? Or the post-fight presser was...
Post-fight presser,
okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Post-fight presser, yeah. So it was tough, man. But I will tell you, there is so much freaking respect there, dude. I don't know if you heard the post-fight presser with Khabib, like literally he was thanking everybody because obviously this was closer to his home, fighting in Abu Dhabi. So it was like a home field advantage for Khabib, right? With all his people.
Yeah.
So he was thanking everybody, and then he also did it in Russian. Had all this awesome time to do whatever he wanted. But then he did a special shout out for Poirier and just says, hey, man, he actually had the Poirier shirt on, dude. And he's like, I'm going to sell this shirt, man, because it's going to go to Poirier's charity that he has. The respect is awesome that they both have for each other. But at the end of the day, Khabib, another win. What does this really do for Khabib now? Well, I think Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson has to be the next one that Khabib fights. That fight has to happen. It was supposed to happen, I think, 3 different times, if I remember what Mueller said to us. 3 freaking times. Here's where it is. This is what it needs to be, and let's get the shit going. Poirier, on the other hand, I think this is great. I think this is a great time for Poirier and McGregor to have a little bout and to settle some things there, right?
Yeah,
because
that's good, yeah.
they've both beat some high-end guys, and I think weight class makes sense. I think, based off of them not, being able to fight for any belts right now, and it's just kind of that interim phase, I think that'd be a great fight for them. There'd be a lot of money involved. I think it'd be a lot of high octane, a lot of action involved in that, but I think Khabib has to take Ferguson. I think Poirier, gets a big fight with McGregor. And that's kind of where we're at.
I like it. How were the other fights? How were the Paul Felder fight?
The Paul Felder fight, that's the one that I had 20 on with Mueller.
Yes.
I lost. Felder ended up winning that.
Oh, he did.
But dude, it was all split decisions, and there was some controversy with the decisions. I think it was.
So they weren't even like. No one even got knocked out or choked out or nothing.
I can't remember. I think it was Ariel Helwani who does a lot of the commentating. Huge on Twitter. I think he even said something, not verbatim, but he said something closely related, like, "Oh, with that Felder fight, I don't know if I can trust the judging in Abu Dhabi." I think he said something like that. But it was a split decision. Felder ended up taking it, and there was some controversy with that.
Well, that's another reason I was mad, because I wanted to bet Felder based off what Mueller was saying, and he was the underdog.
Yeah.
So he had a chance at some really good odds there, make some money.
Some great money.
And I didn't do it because I didn't know the fight was going on. That's on me, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's on me because I still couldn't have bet it. They wouldn't have let me bet it. And when we were talking about it on Friday, Mueller mentioned it in Abu Dhabi. He said it was going to be hot. I knew it was in Abu Dhabi. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I didn't get to bet the fight because I'm an idiot and don't know where it's at. Cool. But I don't need ESPN to shoot me a push notification to my phone saying,
with the findings.
Here's the results of the UFC 242 card. That's such bullshit.
I agree.
If I go looking for it, that's one thing. That's what I said on Twitter. I tweeted that out. If I go looking for the fight, that's one thing. But just to push it directly to my phone when I'm subscribed for breaking MMA news and alerts, I'm not subscribed for fight results. There's no fight result button I can turn off. Right? So don't fucking send out fight results. I apologize for the F-bombs here, but don't send out fight results when I'm not subscribed, when you're not letting people know that in advance. It's just not fair. And it's bad for the product. I saw a lot of people hit me on Twitter and was like, I'm not buying the fight tonight.
I know, right?
They lost money. I was going to buy the fight tonight. I had multiple people hit me and say that. How many people do you think around the country are thinking that way?
Dude, I think quite a bit, man. I really...
If you're an MMA fan, you've probably got some sort of alert turned on, right?
It's a big, big concern. And I will tell you this, man.
You can give out MMA breaking news without having to give spoilers out.
Right.
It's definitely doable, guys.
Yeah. So here's, you actually kind of went where I was going to go next. So this is a problem. I think this is kind of bad business. I think this is bad on the UFC. I think Abu Dhabi's really trying to make an impression. And I also believe that because the UFC 242, which just ended, is the start of a new 5-year partnership with Abu Dhabi.
Oh,
did you know that?
No.
Dude, this is a big
They're
contract.
Out there for 5 years?
Dude, yeah. So what they're saying is, they're talking 5 years. So this is a contract. So they're set to host a steady stream of championship fights through 2024, dude. Abu Dhabi looks to establish itself as one of the UFC's biggest locations capable of hosting the company's biggest championship fights. We're going to be dealing with this a lot more,
I'm just going to have to go on ESPN and turn my alerts off then. That's what it is. Like, I can't get MMA news from them because they don't know how to respect, you know what I mean? Like, I'm subscribed to the same thing on Yahoo Sports. Right. They didn't send me the alert.
Yeah.
They didn't send me the results of the fight.
Yeah. Do I have to sign out of all my UFC? Do I have to, delete the app for the day, for the weekend?
That's annoying as shit,
but
bro. Well, you definitely have to stay off Twitter. Like I said, if you go looking for it, if you come across it, you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, and someone says some shit, that's your own fault. Mm-hmm. I get it. But to push it directly to my phone where I have no choice, my watch buzzes, and I look at it. I was working a job on Saturday. I was I was out working a job for some people, and my watch buzzes, and I look at it, and it just pops up. I'm like, the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Nothing I could do.
Yeah.
Nothing I could do.
So yeah, I think it's not bad business, but I think it's unfortunate, man, for us, on the state side. But if we look at it, I mean,
it's crazy. Their own company sabotaged the buys.
Yeah.
ESPN sabotaged themselves by doing that.
I know.
How stupid. It wasn't like some dumb writer put it out or some. Like, I'm sure ESPN just probably thought it's going to get out there,
right?
And that's fine. Report it on your website. Put it up.
Sure.
Put the news. That's news. Put it up.
But push notification to everybody who signed in.
That's trash.
Yeah, I agree.
Trash.
I agree.
Well, you want to play this Dana White sound?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
That you gave me. Well, this is referring to. I guess let's talk about that first.
Okay.
The Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz fight.
Yeah.
That was just made. And you're telling me there's a new belt. I haven't even heard about this.
There is.
This is what he's talking about in the clip?
Yeah, so it sounds like Dana, and it wasn't joking. You'll hear it in the clip, but it sounds like they're going to create a BMF belt, and I won't tell you what that is yet. When we listen to the clip,
who doesn't know what that is?
We'll find out what that is because that's Diaz's slogan, right? I want to be the baddest motherfucker out there.
Do I just play it in full?
Yeah, play it in full. Cool. Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
And you announced Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal tonight. Can you just tell us how that came together and what happened to the Colby Covington-Kamaru Usman fight?
Yeah, so that fight started to come together late last night, and we got it done. We got it done, and we offered Colby and Usman fights, and they didn't jump on it. So we rolled and we made another fight.
When you announced Nate versus Jorge, you also said that you're going to be making a BMF belt for them. Yeah. Just give us the dynamics of that, because that's not usually something the UFC's done in the past, like sort of making custom titles or belts.
Yeah, it's true. This fight is one of those fights that sort of took on a life of its own. And, Nate said in his interview, this is a fight to see who's the baddest motherfucker in the game.
Oh, dude.
And he's like, that's what this championship is. So, all right, I'm in.
That's sick.
How cool is that?
With that being said, could we expect the winner to fight someone else for the baddest motherfucker title? No, it's a one-off.
It's a one and done. Whoever wins the belt and claims the title of, BMF.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like a full like thing. Like it was a new
Like
thing.
this is a new thing that they're going to bring?
Yeah, and it's still cool. It's still cool regardless. But it reminds me of like WWE had done that over the years. Like there was always your traditional. When I started watching wrestling as a kid, you know, it was your heavyweight title that Hulk Hogan had, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man. Then you had your Intercontinental title, which was the title that was like to build a new star. It's the one Shawn Michaels held and Razor Ramon and Bret Hart before they held the big title. That was the one that really made them, people get behind them. You know, that's how they learned to become a champion with the Intercontinental title. And then there were the tag titles. And that was really it in WWE. Like when you were a kid, there was just 3 kind of belts and divisions, and that was kind of it. And as time went on, they started coming out with, then they had the European Championship, and WCW was in there with the television title, and they had all these different titles. WWE came out with, this reminds me of that. At one point in the late 90s, in the Attitude Era, they came out with a hardcore title, a hardcore championship. And it was crazy because the belt was just like a bunch of metal pieces of other belts all put together and wrecked. And
that's kind of sick,
yeah,
though.
dude, it was cool.
Yeah.
And it was just like it had been broken over someone's head and like pieced back together. It was so cool. But so like Mankind, you know, Mick Foley held that thing, and like a bunch of hardcore Bob Holly, a bunch of hardcore legends like held that title. And it was just like, who could do the craziest shit?
Yeah.
Who could throw themselves off the craziest stuff? Who could get cracked over the head with the craziest shit? Riding in trash dumpsters off of the edge of the stage, like getting screwed up through tables, like all kinds of, you know, they were all, but that was that was the theme of the title. It was the hardcore title, and it could be anywhere, kind of anywhere, anytime. They almost just brought back a new iteration of that, and it's called the 24/7 Championship. And that's what the idea is. It's 24/7. If you're on a flight from here to Boston to go do a show, you could get beat on the plane. You could get beat anywhere. So that's the whole thing with this new 24/7 title that the WWE is doing. So it's funny that he mentions this BMF title. I wish it was a thing.
Yeah,
I wish it was just like, just the toughest dudes with the toughest chin. And you know what they should make it, dude? Almost a fan, an interactive fan voting thing where you have the BMF champion. Let's just say it's Nate Diaz. Mm-hmm. And then now you got 3 guys. You know, they throw you a few guys each time, and the fans get to vote on
who do you want to see,
who that is, who's going to challenge for the BMF title, dude.
That'd be sick.
That gives it a little WWE feel, but it's still real. It's still UFC.
And there's more fan integration because we're going to put the asses in the seats.
Right.
That'd be tight.
That would be sick, right?
Dude, tell them to sign you up.
Sign me up there. Hasbro, sign me up with the Death Row toys. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
This is what... Never mind. I'm not even going to go into it.
Hey, Stringer, what do you think about that, man? Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Stringer, everybody.
I like that. I like the empty chair. Dude, I cannot believe we've had suggestions that we need to move this chair.
Yeah, why would we want to move that?
Someone's like, yeah, you need to take this mic down. You need to move the chair out. What? Why would we ever do that?
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes we're in an argument. Something's going on. We're not agreeing. We need a third opinion. I got to have someone to turn to here.
Yeah.
At the end of the table. I don't even care if I don't get a response. I got to have something to turn to. I got to turn the page, Bob Seger style.
Yes.
Okay? Plus, what happens when a guest comes in? What happens when our man Ted comes to slide through?
Yeah, voice of reason over here.
Right.
Even though he was shitting on my New Balances. These things have no energy.
That was funny.
That was good, though.
They had no soul, guy.
No soul.
They had a soul, but they had no soul.
No soul.
Plus, this catches the basketball.
Yeah.
After we miss shots or make shots. If you make a shot, it kind of drops right down, just sits onto the onto the chair there.
Oh.
But look at that.
Look.
Catches it.
It's right there, ready to go.
Right there, ready to go.
Yeah.
I shot it. I missed off the front of the rim. It dropped down, landed on the chair. It's there.
Meant to be.
I don't know why. I don't know. We got to give some shots to the people that are saying we need to remove this chair.
Yeah, forget about it.
We're not ever removing that chair. The chair could go for guests. A chair could go for nobody forever. I don't care. The chairs. Plus, we spend too much money on these chairs.
These chairs are sweet. Did you know my assistant manager no longer?
Yes.
He's like,
I'm your assistant manager now.
He's like, hey man, anytime I ever get some extra money, man, I got to get that chair. Those chairs are sick.
Oh,
said,
these
you
ones?
never even sit in them yet. He's like, I just love the way they look. Dude, people love it.
They're
great chairs.
Exactly.
How could we not sit in these for 2.5 hours?
Get rid of this chair. I'm so offended.
Yeah. Tell them to fucking in your underwear. Get out of here.
Anything more on UFC?
Yeah, man, real quick.
Okay.
So just about this BMF fight, this wouldn't have happened unless Dana White guaranteed a headline fight. Like they weren't going to fight at the bottom of the card or middle of the card. It was a headline fight between those two guys.
That's at the Garden.
That was part of it. Now, and the fact that like Dana White said, Usman and Covington could not reach agreements for this fight, which I believe is November 2nd. Is when this fight's going to happen. They just couldn't come to agreements, which made sense. So then all of a sudden Dana's like, cool, screw you. I'm going to make my money.
Yeah.
These guys want a headline fight. This is it. It's perfect how it all kind of worked out. So
Madison Square Garden,
the Garden,
November 2nd.
I think we should fly there.
Dude, that would be sick.
God, dude. You think we can get some people to fund us some money or something?
We got to get a StubHub sponsorship. We got to start getting more sponsorships.
I want to go to this fight.
Yeah,
out of any fight that we should ever go to, why wouldn't you want to go to the one and done BMF
dude, no shit.
fight?
No shit.
This is the one to go to.
It is. New York, too.
We'll take our boy Mueller. We'll do a little sneaker shopping. We'll go to Flight Club. We'll go to Nike at Mercer.
Oh, that would be incredible.
BBC.
What do you think
go to
those tickets are
Billionaire.
going?
Dude, the Solar Hues exclusive are still sitting.
Yeah.
We can go get them.
Shh. I'm still my cop. You don't give away my secrets. Don't give away the show's secrets.
Hey, we'll have them by next cast too. So we'll check them out.
Oh, that's what I like to hear, Dow. I want to check those out.
No job, still buying shoes.
Speaking of that, did you buy the Pharrells this morning?
I didn't. I had exclusive access, and I said 237. You got to be out your damn mind.
You had them in your cart though.
Oh, you saw me.
You were on the checkout screen.
I showed the Apple Pay.
I thought you were checking out, and then 1 minute you did, and I was like, "Cool, get them." And you're like, "No." I'm like, "What?"
Can't do it.
You said you started flipping out. In your mind, you were like, "Dude, I can't."
237, dude. The Sakai's come out this week. I could get 2 pairs of Sakai's now. Can I get them off of Nike sneakers? Probably not. But man, I got to be thinking about like that type of shit.
Yeah,
now.
no shit.
It's like, I really want those, dude. I love gum soles, dude, on a black shoe. Oh my God, dude.
It's like
Black Boost.
It's funny because Nike's pricing, you're getting tons of sneakers priced at $130, $160, $190. Adidas is all still $200 plus.
Yeah.
And
that's why you can still get them though.
Right. Every sneaker's $200 plus, and they're moving those sneakers. I don't understand why.
Snail's pace.
It's just crazy that they don't see that everything's getting cut anyway. Why not just come at the introductory price?
I know.
Stuff's obviously not selling out. BBC collabs are not selling out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like Billionaire Boys Club shit, the fucking all the stuff, dude, is not selling out. None of it's selling out. The early access.
Yeah. I think the only thing that sold out was those Woodstock joints.
Yeah. But they haven't even
fully
dropped yet.
They were only with Nice Kicks though.
Yeah,
I think the full drop is October.
Yeah.
So next month. But did you see the Friends and Family pair of those?
Yes.
I didn't like them. I like the originals better. I don't need that black boost on those. It looks weird to me.
I don't care either way. I
don't need them.
Either way, I thought either of them were kind of. They weren't pairs that I had to have, but they were pairs like, if it came to me, cool.
Yeah.
But
I like the music influence. To me, it makes sense. By the way, did you see a YouTube comment? I think somebody wants us to ingrain more music into the cast, like in terms of talk more music.
Oh.
So I'll find that interesting. But anyways, what's next? I think that's all I got with UFC.
Okay, let's move into the NFL. Crazy weekend.
Wow.
We have a ton of different directions to go. So let's just let's see, how do we want to start it out, man? Let's just go with the kind of a weekend recap, some of the games.
Okay.
And it's Overreaction Monday.
Yeah.
So let's just get there. Let's see, we can start with Cleveland. I mean, Monday Midsoul's been saying it forever.
Baker Mayfield is trash.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go that far. It's 1 week.
I saw his socials. He was going hard on his socials.
Oh, was he?
I told y'all, Baker Mayfield, trash. Just trash. He's like, he's the next Johnny Manziel. Trash. And I'm like, damn, Monday Midsoul coming in.
I'm not ready to say that yet.
I'm not either.
Week, but
I think he's tight, but this game was bullshit. Holy shit, man. All this hype, all these storylines, all these things talking about Cleveland and OBJ and Jarvis and all these multiple targets, and Chubb ate his balls. I had him started in 2 leagues out of my 6. God, what a loser.
What about, here's what Delaney Walker had to say.
I heard.
In the
Do you feel like people are kind of sleeping on you guys a little bit?
Give him the coach.
Giving you guys a fair shake coming into this?
They sleep on us every year. What's new? I mean, that's a question you already knew. But we like being under the radar. They were who we thought they were. If you want to crown them, crown them. They still got to play football. And today we showed we play better football.
Look at that, dude.
Hard to argue.
You know where he got that from?
Yeah, the coach at the end of
what's his name? Yeah, how disrespectful. My man's not even with us here
It's
anymore.
it's the at the time he was the Arizona coach. Shit, what's his name start with?
A D.
Dennis Anderson. No, Dennis Anderson. That's the monster truck driver. Damn it, Dennis. Damn it. What is it?
It's not Dennis at all. Okay?
It's not.
Take that L on the way out.
No, it's Denny Green.
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like it's bull? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
I love the fact that he jacked the Denny Green sound.
Yeah.
I love that he just hijacked it, brought it right into the convo with that media. I thought it was hilarious with a little smirk on his face.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Denny Green.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I thought, I don't know what better way to say it. I thought that was just well put. I think a lot of people overlook the Titans, except for the Monday midsole.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just they overlooked them.
Dude.
It's clear Cleveland overlooked them. They weren't prepared. Baker's doing Hulu commercials. Baker's doing a lot of stuff in the offseason. He has a lot going on, but he looks like a guy that's mentally tough. Now, whether that's a front or whether that's I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But he looks like a guy that's mentally tough. He looks like a guy that can take some lumps, can take some bruises, go get back in the lab and come back next week and go show out. Mm-hmm. He seems like that kind of guy. He doesn't seem like a kind of guy that's going to melt down easily, that's going to get down easily, that's not going to rally his guys. He doesn't seem like that, just that fragile.
But can their coach, the used car salesman, Freddie Kitchens, bring him back?
Fred.
I don't know about Fred.
I don't know.
Fred looks like he's been spending too much time in the kitchen. I'm just saying. Okay?
Shots. No,
he's worried about his next peanut butter sandwich.
Do you think it was more the players or the play calling and execution? Where do you think went wrong there for the Browns?
God dang. Well, I would say all of it because nothing really went right for him, correct? And then I think Baker left with a taped wrist. They say nothing to be scared about, nothing to be worried about. But you saw when he got tackled, you saw him, hit that wrist. So, I think there's some issues there. OBJ flexing his watch, which is against league. It's not against league policy. I don't know, man. I think
we'll get into that in sneakers.
Yeah,
and fashion,
I think they just. I don't know. I feel like based off the way they played or didn't play, I just feel like they just kind of went in there thinking that this would be just a kind of an easy walkthrough and on to the next. I think they were a little shocked. Yeah, I do.
You think that's the way they took it?
That's kind of what based off of what I saw or didn't see. Yeah,
I think it's bad. Honestly, they have a lot of weapons. I think
hell of a lot of weapons.
What a lot of people see is a lot of weapons, but dude, defense is coming together too. They're going to be good on defense, but that O-line, dude, the O-line just has problems.
Yeah, that defense was doo-doo yesterday, boy.
Yeah,
0
they
points.
Didn't look good at all. Yep, fantasy-wise.
Gross.
Yeah.
But the offensive line, that almost looks as bad as Broncos.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it was not good. And I don't care who you have back there. And Baker's not a big guy.
Yeah.
So you can't be having him back. He's going to be Andrew Luck style.
We don't want to turn him into Cam Newton.
Oh, shit. Yeah, dude, for real.
Let's
go there next. What did you think of that game? I thought maybe the Panthers were going to pull the upset for a minute there.
Yeah, it looked like it, right?
Eagles are starting slow, dude.
I know, dude.
Slow.
Man, hey, can we take a minute for Deshaun Jackson?
Welcome
back.
What did I tell you?
Dude, I did not feel that guy coming in.
What did I tell you?
I did not like that guy. I did not want that guy.
You didn't believe me.
Dude, you slapped me with a dose of reality, fool. That guy.
I tried to tell you.
Both catches, over 50 yards, 2 TDs. Welcome back.
Let's do a little where we were right, where we were wrong.
We need to listen to a little Welcome Cotter. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
You should have told me to have that queued up. I would.
Well, I got it for you.
What do you mean you got it for me?
I just sang it for you.
Yeah, I
did it.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
You're welcome.
Let's do a where we were right, where we were wrong.
Okay.
I'm going to hold off on Lamar Jackson because everyone's saying it's Miami and
Let's start off. I am wrong with Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
Yeah. And which is my right.
Yeah.
So I'll that's me correct. That's you.
I'll take the L on the way out for sure.
Take that L on the way out.
Where I need to take the L on the way out is Sammy Watkins.
Oh.
Completely wrong on Sammy Watkins. Dude, that guy looked like he was shot out of a cannon. I don't know what happened last year or the year before in Buffalo.
Right.
But dude, it looked like he had cementing issues. He looked slow. He looked like he just couldn't cut. He looked like, and I know he had ankle issues and he had some injuries.
Yeah.
But so that's why I thought, all right, I don't really trust this guy. Almost how you felt about Deshaun Jackson.
Maybe
I'm just like
maybe frostbite from the Buffalo chill. I don't know, dude. It gets pretty bad up there.
Something.
But he did look very slow. And I've got to take the L because I believed in him. I picked him up in 3 leagues. And guess what? Had him on the bench.
On every league?
Had him on the bench. I'm trying not to get kicked off the cast.
You're about to.
Get kicked off the cast. dude.
How are you giving fantasy advice when you do that kind of stuff?
Because I pick him up and then I leave him on the bench. I'm awful.
Yeah, I did that with D Jackson.
And guess what? And I played that son of a gun Monday midsole.
Oh,
I'm so pissed off.
What did he do? Is he messing you up?
Yeah.
In the most underrated league?
Yeah, he's not messing me up by much. It's just I didn't have
Do you have a chance, though? Or can you still win it tonight?
No.
Do you have anything left?
Not on that one. That's going to be, out of my 6 leagues, I'm looking at winning 4, possibly 5 out of my 6, based off tonight's game.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So, but I'm going to take the L. I didn't really believe in Lamar Jackson as much as you did. You really felt Lamar Jackson. So I didn't feel like that arm was there yet. I mean, I know he has the power, right? We saw that in college. We saw it, a couple times last year, but we saw the mobility. We saw the strength of him just being able to read plays even early in his career. And I just really kind of, Michael Vick, he had an arm for a little bit, but then it was just his strength of mobility and running, right? And being mobile. I think the same thing with Lamar. I didn't see that arm. I didn't see that rookie, dude, Brown, doing what he did. I couldn't believe it.
I think a lot of people are overlooking Lamar Jackson because of the fact, just what you said. I think the terrible finishing in the bottom of passing last year, the injury risk, him running around, all that stuff. A lot of people wanted to shy away from him in fantasy. Yeah. It's a rookie year. It's crazy that people took his rookie year and they think that that's just what he's going to be for life. No one decided to give him any chance to grow this year. No one thought he was going to get any better. It's like there's a big difference between Lamar Jackson and Marcus Mariota, people, okay? They're not the same guy. So this is a number one. Was he number 1 draft pick? When was Lamar taken?
I don't
top 5?
Yeah, top 5, not number 1 though.
So we're talking about a top 5 QB though,
Easy.
right? So this is, and I get it. It's Miami. That's what everyone's telling me. Oh, calm down. It's Miami. He still had to get the ball there, dude. He still had to sling the ball down the field. He still had to drop it in over the coverage. It's not like the guy It's not like the guys were I guess they were kind of, some of them were wide open, but it's still, dude, 50, 60-yard balls on a dime, on a rope. The one where he's running backwards, and just flings it to the tight end. That was bad coverage.
Yeah.
And that ball might be intercepted on certain days, but dude, it was still super high in the back of the end zone. Everything just looked great. Also, he rushed for 3 yards, by the way. I just want to let you guys know that. 3 yards. He rushed for 3 yards and threw 5 touchdowns.
God, couldn't believe it.
Who saw that coming?
Not me.
So Lamar Jackson, if you, well, you're not going to be able to go get him now. I was going to say you should try to go trade for him, but not. You're going to have to wait till he has a bad week.
Yeah.
And then go try to pursue someone in your league, and hopefully they jump off the Lamar train. They were never a real believer. And maybe you can get some value there. But yeah, I'll take the L on Sammy Watkins. Jackson and both Jacksons went off, Lamar and Deshaun, which I predicted. Who else do I need to take the L on? There was somebody else that I forgot that I was going to take the L on. But you know who everyone needs to take the L on is Brady. Dude, that guy was sitting there until 12, 13, 14, 15th round in some of my drafts.
I know.
Especially in those 18-round leagues. No one was in on Brady. Nobody was in on Brady.
I know, that was awesome, man. That was so great to see. We didn't see much from Le'Veon. I was not surprised of that. We've talked about a lot of rust. We've talked about kind of being off of a whole year. His hands look great.
I didn't see too much of the Jets game.
Yeah.
No, I didn't catch a ton of it. Were you watching Red Zone or were you watching games?
A little bit of both, flipping back and forth, man. It was tough, man. I was trying to catch everything I could, but a lot of Red Zone for sure. For sure.
Anything more you want to hit on before we go into the AB situation? As far as the other teams, Falcons, that was obviously pretty shocking.
Mm-hmm.
The way the way they took the L. Definitely, I'd say the Falcons and the Browns were definitely the two most shocking to me.
I would think so, man. Falcons, I was like, never heard of her.
Right.
Yesterday, it was bad.
I'm surprised Tampa Bay still had a chance to win that against the 49ers, as bad as Jameis Winston was. And then, of course, ultimately he ended up losing the game for them. I told everyone out there, stay away from Jameis Winston. It
was those two picks, man, lamented the 49ers to win. Obviously, and I hate the fact that Richard Sherman got not only an interception, but he got a pick 6 out of it. Ugh,
I know.
Don't like that guy.
Did you see he's coming for everyone's necks this year?
Sure.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, with cement in his boots.
Did you see that soundbite?
No.
He said it at the press conference.
Really?
No one believes him in him anymore, and he's coming.
I definitely don't either.
He's coming for everyone's neck.
Good luck, brother.
Let me see if I can find it. You don't think he's coming for your neck?
Not coming for my neck, man.
Nah, I can't find it. It's gonna be way too deep. Anyway, so I thought, oh shit, the Buccaneers might pull this off real quick.
Yeah.
Now, not only do they make a terrible coaching move by going for it with like 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 14-20. Instead of kicking the field goal there, making it 17-20, now you're one field goal away.
Right.
They go for it. They don't get it, of course. Then they get the ball back with 5 minutes to go. They go down. They kick a field goal now, and they're at 17 when they could have been tied the game at 20. Then they get the ball. They stop the Niners. They get the ball back again at 17-20 at the end of the game, thinking, oh, they might have a shot. Winston throws a pick 6.
Yep.
It's just like, what are you doing, guy?
You can't trust the Jameis.
What are you doing?
Cannot.
Look who did trust Jameis. This is our league. This is our most underrated league. Willie Will. I was playing Willie Will this week.
He trusted Jameis.
He put Jameis in there and got a solid 9 points
niner?
from him. Nice job, Will.
A niner. Oh, you still have Michael Thomas tonight, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Will's in trouble.
Ill Will Records. He's out the game.
Will got his ass beat this week.
You better will yourself out of the league, guy.
T the French, fire emoji, took Willie Will out this week. He's at 99. I'm at 108, but I still have Michael Thomas, and he has Will Lutz. So unless I get beat by Willie Will and Will,
yeah,
I'm not going to, unless 3 Wills beat me tonight, there's no way.
Oh, man.
There's no way Will Lutz is beating Michael Thomas and getting, he'd have to beat Michael Thomas in points and get an extra 10 from Lutz.
Not possible.
Not possible.
Yeah.
So I'm going 1-0. How are you doing in our league? That's the only one I want to talk about on the show because I'm in 8 leagues. I don't want to talk about a bunch of shit no one cares about. So
right.
In leagues, people don't, what are you doing in our league?
Well, in our
most
league,
underrated podcast.
Yeah, not good.
Who you play this week? Monday Midsole?
I'm playing Monday Midsole.
And you're going down.
0-1. I'm going Dido. I will go down with the ship.
Are you?
Oh, dude, it's bad. Check it out. I got 73 points almost. He's got almost 112. He's got Will Lutz still left to play, and I have Deshaun Watson and Hopkins.
Yeah, you're screwed.
I'm screwed.
He's got 112, no peaches and cream.
Dude,
You've got 72.
There's just no way.
It's over.
But as you see, Sammy Watkins with 42, almost 43 points on my bench. Great.
Gosh. And Brady with 31. I don't know if Watson puts up 31 tonight.
I don't think Watson does. I think he puts up about 26.
Saints D's pretty good,
yeah.
dude.
And they're playing in the Dome, so Breeze is going to do great. Oh, yeah. Actually, shit. Nah, I don't have a chance. He's got Breeze still.
Yeah.
What the hell am I talking about?
He has unless Breeze just doesn't show up for the game.
Yeah. Right. Not at the Dome.
Right.
You know Breeze in the Dome.
No doubt.
Are in trouble, so.
So that's what's going on fantasy-wise. We'll get to the Heaters. Let's go over the Heaters results in a second. Let's talk the Antonio Brown situation really quickly with the Pats. Obviously, the Pats, the only thing worse than losing 20-0 in the first half to the Patriots is losing 20-0 in the first half to the Patriots when your Pro Bowl wide receiver is now their Pro Bowl wide receiver, and he's not even playing that night. That's the only thing worse, guy.
Dude.
Are you kidding me?
Salt in the wound. That's for sure.
We played some sound at the beginning of the show. You guys already know, obviously, Antonio Brown signing with the Patriots. Do you first question? I mean, right at the gate, do you think he makes it? Do you think he goes the full season? Mm-hmm. How does that work?
I do not believe he goes the full season. I believe that he'll have some relentless issues that still will appear magically, like they always do with him. Whether it's a mink coat on the sideline that he's wearing,
right?
At Gillette Stadium one night because it gets pretty cold there. Or the Patriots just aren't going to deal with that shit. They're not.
No, nothing.
That has been proven because they have had a bunch of people that have kind of come and gone there, and Patriots always make the great decisions of knowing when to get rid of somebody, whether it's a big contract coming up so they don't have to pay him and bring somebody else into an already great system, that is built by yours truly, Belichick and Brady. So they're just not going to tolerate no bullshit. So I think it's one and done. One issue.
But so you think he will have some bullshit though?
I think he will. So he
He'll
will
bring some
not
bullshit
last the
and
full entire season
Yeah.
with the Patriots. That's my bet.
The organization, I mean, it's a no-brainer move for the Patriots. If you have an organization that solid, with an owner that solid, a coach that solid, and a quarterback or the leader, the field general that solid, why not bring in one of the best receivers in the game?
And they're already proven, dude. The Patriots are a proven destiny. They are. They're a team of destiny who just does things continuously and have the Super Bowls to prove it. They don't need Antonio Brown.
But
they got him for half the cost too, because they looked at him in the offseason. All of this information has come up. So not only did the Patriots make a great move by pulling him here, they also saved a shitload of money because they got him after all these issues. It's awesome.
Dude, it reminds me
I hate the Patriots.
Well, dude, it just reminds me of a couple of different things.
Yeah.
I've seen this happen so many times in life, and I can't even remember all the instances. But how many times, dude, do you see the guy or the girl or the person that is constantly I call it chasing the hug. They're constantly chasing whatever it is, chasing a cool factor, chasing a sneaker, chasing a bet. They've got their ass wiped on Sunday. Now they're chasing whatever it is. The Patriots are never chasing anything, dude.
Never.
They always will put it out there. Just like they did, they offered a first-round pick for Antonio Brown. They offered a first-round draft pick in March. And the Steelers said, we are not trading him to you.
Yeah.
Move on. He's not going there.
Yeah.
We know we need to go through New England to get to the Super Bowl. We're not going to send this guy there.
Screw you.
But the Raiders?
Yeah.
How could he hurt us with the Raiders? Who cares if he goes to the Raiders?
Yeah, don't people go and die being a Raider?
They thought they jammed him so hard.
Yeah.
You know, Pittsburgh was like walking around with the Conor McGregor strut,
all of them,
chest out. Dog, they thought, we jammed the shit out of this guy. We jammed him
We showed these fools.
And then, here's my question. Now that we know how it all went down, do you think is this tampering? That's what I wonder, because you're not supposed to be able to talk to other teams about a player during season, and especially in a situation like this. We haven't even started the regular season. If you remember Andy Reid and the Chiefs, it was a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when they did the trade for Jeremy Maclin, okay?
Uh-huh.
They were docked a couple draft picks, find some money.
Yeah.
I wish I had that pulled up in front of me. That's why we need a producer. Got it, Stringer? All right, he's pulling it up. So,
hey, Stringer, we're not on Supreme yet. Hold on.
But anyway, they got fined. They got fined and lost some draft picks because of talking to the Eagles about Jeremy Maclin when that whole thing went down before they were allowed to. So it was a tampering thing. How is this not tampering? There's no way that his agent, Rosenhaus, has not been talking to the New England Patriots before he was done with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Do you ever, I don't, and some people call this technically not a job, but do you ever leave a job before you have another job? I don't. This is the job to me. When I left my other job, this was the job. You know what I mean? When you have your job, this is the job. We're going in on this is our business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell leaves a job before they have a job? Probably nobody.
Nobody.
Especially a guy like Drew. Maybe Antonio Brown's an idiot and he does, but he doesn't under the advice of Drew Rosenhaus.
Right.
Drew Rosenhaus does not let him do that. That's why he's his agent, to make him to keep him from doing dumb stuff.
Yeah.
So all the stuff Antonio Brown was doing, we looked at it as dumb stuff. Was it actually strategic? Was this a strategic move to force his way out?
Here it comes.
Was this the same thing that we've seen with other players, but in a more aggressive manner because it was right before the season? We've seen other players do stuff similar. Maybe not blown up on this scale, but we've seen players do similar things to kind of push their way out of situations because they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
They don't want to play there. It's, all the way back to Eli Manning on draft day getting drafted to the Chargers and the Giants trading Phillip Rivers because he said, I'm not going to play here. Right. Back to John Elway and the Colts, same situation. Not going to play here.
That, yep.
So, and those are draft situations, but there's been other scenarios where players have forced their way out.
Yeah. I think the conspiracies, cue the conspiracies now, right? I think that's what we're kind of alluding to here. Yeah, man, it's hard for me to believe that a lot of talking, a lot of stuff in the background wasn't happening. It
just doesn't make sense. How is it done in an hour?
There's no way. There's no way.
How was that done in 1 hour from the time he got released?
And Drew Rosen's doing all his best for damage control as he can. Oh yeah, we talked to other teams. We had 3 other teams that we were talking to. The Patriots weren't the only one. So I mean, they're trying to do any damage control they possibly can. But dude, I feel like this was the right decision for both sides, and I think it was coming to this. I think with the Patriots already having their eye on him and offering more than I think the Patriots have ever done in the past for somebody big, because they just don't go for big people. Making the right decisions, being cognitive of it, and now all of a sudden, AB never seemed to be a Raider. There was never any intent to be a Raider.
That's what confused me about the video where he was like, I've been trying to be a Raider since day one.
Get the hell out of here.
I was like, what?
That's why you hired a professional YouTube producer so you could make all these videos. Like, I feel like it was all a part of the plan. Not God's plan, not Drake's plan, but I feel like it's part of the plan.
That would be crazy if this whole thing was just planned out down to this detail. Like, all right, first we're going to do this. Yeah. Then we're going to do, all right. Then we're going to say we're back and we're going to go apologize and be back with you. Then we're not going to. That would be a crazy plan.
Seems like ludicrous.
If that's a plan, I need a 30 for 30. In 20 years, I've got to get a 30 for 30. Because the fact that Hard Knocks was in the building.
Yeah.
They were giving you behind the scenes. And all this was still going on behind the scenes. I got to get a 30 for 30 guy. I got to figure out how this happened. Once he's retired from the league, once he's been put in the Hall of Fame, I need to figure out. I need the real story.
There's got to be some lost tapes from Hard Knocks.
Well, here's the good
Where
thing.
are the lost tapes?
No. Dude, that's what I'm saying. If he kept this from Hard Knocks, and it would have been easy to keep it from Hard Knocks because of the foot incident.
Because of the bullshit that you were doing.
Well, he wasn't at camp.
Yeah.
So they weren't
that's right,
filming him. They were filming what was going on at camp. They were only following certain players around, rookies and stuff when they got an okay. They weren't following Antonio Brown around because he wasn't doing anything football related. He was just doing, except for in the massage table and he, all that, a little bit of that. But man, it just seems that would be a crazy 30 for 30. The good news is this is not Peyton Manning that just did this. If this was Peyton Manning, we would never hear the story. It's AB. This guy puts everything out there. He records Mike Tomlin giving a speech in the locker room. Dude, he puts everything out there. So I'm confident we'll get the 30 for 30 down the line. We'll find out. I want the interview. I want Drew Rosenhaus sitting down. I want everyone sitting down. I want to figure out what happened here. But first of all, I got a little smoke for John Gruden. What the hell is John Gruden doing? He played the ultimate good cop, bad cop in this scenario. It reminded me of a little kid that's trying to take advantage of his mom and dad, and he's playing them against each other. And he let it happen. He tried to be buddy-buddy with Antonio Brown. He tried to buddy him up. He tried to be friends with the guy. Mike Mayock tried to make him stay on the straight and narrow. Mike Mayock tried to hold him to a standard. Mike Mayock tried to keep him and say, hey, this is how the team does things. This is how you need to do things. John Gruden didn't do that. And this is a guy that's Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. I'm going to bust their ass, Mr. Knock on Wood, Mr. all this stuff. I lost a lot of respect for John Gruden from the perspective of I don't feel like he had the team or Mike Mayock's back, and that's what caused this behavior.
Yeah.
Initially, when I was saying I love John Gruden having his back and saying, hey man, he's defending his wide receiver for the cryo and shit, I love that.
Yeah.
But for all the other stuff, and for all the we're just gonna move on. We're Antonio's good today. He thought about it. He's thought about it, and he's sorry, and he's
apologized to the team. Yep. We're good to go.
Yep, he's here.
I'm excited.
Mike Mayock, the fact that everything positive that got to be said was John Gruden. Everything negative was Mike Mayock.
Yeah.
Mike Mayock always had to come out. He was the one that had to have the feud with him, that had to get threatened to get punched in the face, allegedly.
Yeah.
He's the one that had to come out and address the media and say, he's either all in or he's all out. I don't know what the guy's doing, but we gave him all in or all out. He's the one that had to come out and say he's going to be suspended. He's the one that came out and said every negative thing. John Gruden didn't say one negative thing ever. You know what John Gruden said? I thought the video was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Come on, John.
He thought the video was awesome.
I thought the video was awesome, man.
I just don't.
Knock on wood if you're with me.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that, dude. I just wasn't a fan of the way John Gruden handled it. I understand trying to keep your star wide receiver around, but it looked like he folded like a cheap tent every time AB did some shit that was irrational. Instead of sitting him down and being real with him, It was like he just tried to buddy him.
It's kind of some bitch shit.
That's what I'm saying. I lost a lot of respect for him on that. I felt like Mike Mayock got put in a terrible position.
I can't make Brown, I can't make him go away from us, man. We got to keep him. I got to make sure he's good. I got to check in.
That's what he wanted to do. Why did he call him the most misunderstood, one of the most misunderstood human beings he's ever met?
Wow.
John Gruden's met a lot of people.
Yeah,
he's met a lot of players. That's the most misunderstood human being you've ever met? I feel like it's pretty easy to understand the guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a game.
It looks crazy, but look at the result. Now, there's going to be two outcomes here. One of them, he's nuts. He's crazy, as crazy as we thought. There's no reasoning with the guy. He's absolutely insane, and he blows this whole thing up over there.
Right.
If you blow this in New England, if you blow this situation up and you blow this whole thing, you are insane.
Yeah.
You're a maniac. You're a maniac, right? Yeah. Okay. We can agree on that.
You need a psych evaluation.
That's one of the options.
You need to be put up.
Right. That's one of the things that can happen.
You're getting a free Super Bowl, you piece of shit.
Yeah, no shit, dude. The other thing that could happen is he basically conforms to the Patriot way. He keeps his mouth shut. He doesn't have the antics. He becomes Randy Moss of 07.
Mm-hmm.
They go to a Super Bowl, 19-0, and they lose. No, I'm just kidding. but they do. They go to the Super Bowl. He gets a ring, whatever. That's the other scenario. He's on a 1-year deal, $15 million with $10 million guaranteed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's on a 1-year prove-it deal. He keeps his nose clean. I still don't know if they sign him to a long-term deal after this year. I think maybe they give him another 1-year deal.
Here, actually, there's some breaking news. They just added a second-year option for another $20 million.
Oh, shit.
So they just did this morning.
Wow.
FYI.
Thank you.
You got it,
so
man.
he can go.
So that's where they're at.
So he can make another $10 million for the second year.
Yep. No, 20. With the just
not total. 20.
Oh yeah,
I'm
another
sorry.
10. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Uh huh.
Okay, so he can make wait, no.
He said
it's 20 for 2 years, or it's 20 for the next year only.
No, with a just added second year option for another $20 million.
In addition to the 15 he's getting.
You got it.
So he's getting 10 this year.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Yep.
He's getting 5 if he finishes the season.
$15 million total.
So there's the 15.
You got it.
Then he's getting 5 more for next year only?
With a just added second year option for another $20 million.
An addition. I'm sorry.
For an additional $20 million.
Okay, so he's getting 20. Wow.
Second year option. Just added.
What has to happen for him to pick that up? He just has to say yes?
Don't know. Doesn't have any
conditions?
Conditions yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So there's
got to be a shitload of conditions on that.
Oh, dude.
There's got to be.
I can't imagine.
There's got to be there's got to be conditions.
Did you hear what Deion Sanders said?
No.
Now, let me read you a quote. He says, "This is it." Hall of Famer Deion Sanders said to the NFL Network, "This is the last hurrah. If you go out there and anything happens, it could be your fault. It could not be your fault. Any distractions happen, they are going to cut loose and let go expeditiously."
Yeah.
That's it.
I think he's right. Well, we already know that. And that's why the Patriots are doing this, because they have no risk. There's no way they can come out of this looking bad.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown is going to look bad no matter what. If Antonio Brown doesn't work out there, it's his fault. If Antonio Brown does work out there, it's the Patriots win. It's the reason is the Patriots. Antonio Brown still looks bad. The Patriots can't look bad here. There's no reason they should have not taken this risk. It's a no-brainer.
What a
it's
dynasty.
Ultimate.
What a dynasty.
Dude, it's the ultimate. Just look at,
dude, check this out. Look, I mean, dude, talk about a team that have been able to take squeaky wheels and introduce them to like
it doesn't always work. It's not always.
Well, look at Spygate.
Happens.
Look at Spygate. Look at Deflategate. Dude, they can turn all these sour grapes and all these sour apples into still being a dynasty, still winning, still doing all the right things, still cutting people, still not signing the big contracts when they need, and still having a 42-year-old Tom Brady at the helm of this thing.
Who Belichick tried to force out at one point.
Correct. And Robert Kraft's like, not on my time.
I think
not on my time.
I think he understands
on my watch.
I think he understands that.
Oh, shit.
But that's the thing, dude, is Pats can't come out looking bad. Dude, down to the punt returner last night. Did you see that guy?
I didn't.
Ostruego or whatever his name is.
I missed some of it because of date night.
Dude, he looked like a little Julian Edelman or like
really?
a little. Edelman's kind of gotten a little jacked since he came in the league.
A little bit, yeah.
But this kid, I would liken him to a Wes Welker.
Okay.
Dude, he looks like a little Wes Welker back there.
Is his helmet too big?
No, this is pre-concussion Wes Welker. This is when he was young.
Nice.
This is like Miami Dolphins Wes Welker.
Oh, wow.
Like young Wes Welker. Yeah. Dude.
No pads, just real thin.
Yeah, real thin.
Nice.
The little thin white kid. caught every single punt. Not only did he catch every single punt, returned, I think he probably had a 15-yard return average. Very simple. Caught him just maneuvering upfield, hanging onto the ball. I was so jealous of that because the Broncos special teams are such trash. And you're going to find out tonight. I guarantee we have at least one special teams blunder where we turn the ball over. And I'm not talking about a simple missed field goal. I'm talking about a kick returner fumbles, a punt returner muffs it, some safety loses the ball back in his own zone, something happens, fails to pick it up. Something bad is going to happen on special teams for the Broncos tonight. And it might cost them the game. I don't know. I think they're 2 touchdowns better than Oakland, especially now without AB. When I heard on Saturday, the Raiders are preparing as if AB is going to be there. Right before he got released, I saw they said the Raiders are preparing as if AB is going to play. And then he got released. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So what have they been preparing? Now they got to change the rest of their preparation? Like what they've been preparing all week like he's going to play?
They had to bring Keelan Doss back.
Right. I saw
you hear about that?
Yeah. Jeff Kirby said he's getting a jersey.
Nice.
Yeah. He was pumped.
I was going to get the Jaguars jersey.
Were you?
Not anymore.
What Jaguars jersey?
When he was playing with the Jaguars.
Oh. Wait, they cut him?
No, Raiders.
I know, but how'd they get him back?
I don't know. I just know they got him back.
Okay. That's crazy.
I think it was like $700,000.
Oh, they just paid for him.
I think they just paid for him.
Well, you remember Gruden saying that in Hard Knocks that episode.
I feel like a $786,000, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like this DOS. I like this DOS.
I like this DOS.
Yeah, remember him saying that on the sound? I like this DOS.
I like him enough to cut him.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
So, what was I saying? Oh, special teams wise.
Yeah.
Down to Patriots, they just do they find these guys. They probably found that kid. He's the ultimate Patriot way guy, dude. He's a young kid that's probably not going to get a ton of shot in the NFL. Let's give him, he's a rookie too, dude. And they put a rookie back there to return punts. It tells you how much faith they have in that guy. I don't even know the guy's name. I don't even know if the guy was drafted. That's what I'm telling you. Their research is so deep, bro. Mm-hmm. Their research is so in every position. And not only that's what's so impressive about the Patriots. And I don't want to sound like I'm sucking the Patriots' dick here. No offense.
Yeah, man. Come on. It's our division. Jesus.
But dude, not have I ever in the NFL history, and I haven't been around the whole history of the NFL, but I've never seen a coach win so many different ways in my life. One season they'll be run heavy. One season they'll be tight end heavy, 2 tight ends. One season they'll be wide receiver heavy. And Brady's just like last night, throwing it down the field all nuts.
Lighten it up.
One season they'll be rotating 3 running backs with the fullback. Mm-hmm. They just have so many different ways to beat you. It's just not even funny, dude. Like,
yeah. And
especially now they have normally 1 year they have a way to beat you each year.
Yeah.
And they kind of switch it up. Dude, did you notice last year throughout the regular season, like I told you, they're kind of figuring some shit out. They were finding stuff out. And once they got beat by Pittsburgh late in the season, do you remember they got beat by Pittsburgh late in the year? And I think they realized they knew they were going to have to go on the road to Kansas City, to Pittsburgh, and beat these teams in the playoffs because I think they got beat late in the year by the Jets or Miami or someone.
Something like
knocked their shit out. Knocked out home field advantage, excuse me. And dude, they totally changed up their whole vibe, their whole system. They changed up what they did, and they went to a more run-heavy, more aggressive approach last year towards the end of the season because they knew these are the teams we need to go through. Yeah. So it's almost like they can switch up chameleon style and do whatever approach best, fits who they're going to face in the playoffs. And they almost use the regular season as like, okay, this works. Let's file it in the back pocket. Right. This works. This doesn't work. Let's go away from that. This works. This works. And they don't do the shit every week. A lot of guys, why did Cliff Kingsbury get the job? Why does Sean McVay get the job? They have these offenses. They're these offensive geniuses, right? They're these minds. They're Andy Reid's system. You hear these things.
It's the new
They're
way,
all one system. Belichick isn't one system, dude. The Patriots, they switch the systems up like no other. So I have more respect for it than I think I just gave all the respect I have. I mean, it's incredible. Mm-hmm. It's just incredible what they do, dude.
Their versatility and being able to
I feel bad for
change
their fan base is so spoiled. Once these guys leave, they're so screwed. You're not ever going to be able to get that again. You realize that, right? Like Patriots fans.
Yeah.
You should be sleeping outside the stadium sucking You're never going to get this again. No one is ever going to see this again. I hope you guys realize that. Like, this is incredible what's happening right now.
Yeah.
How do you win the division 10 years in a row or 10 out of the last 12 years or whatever it was? There's some crazy stats like that, dude. That's just winning. So that's where we'll leave it on the Antonio Brown, the Patriots. This is the rich get richer. That's what I said on Twitter.
I agree.
On Instagram.
Does this change anything for the for the option we gave our people for the $5 entry fee of being able to win their pairs of shoes? Are you a little scared?
No, I think people wanted. Well, some people wanted to change their entries.
I know, right?
I was like, what are you doing?
Can't change your entries.
What? Your entry's in.
Get out of here.
It's in. It got sent off.
Yeah.
It's sent off.
Sent off.
It's already in, yeah.
We faxed it.
It's in the box. Like, we're not tearing up the whole box just to give you back your entry.
Yeah. The facsimile has been sent.
I don't get it.
They call a fax a facsimile.
Oh, jeez. I never even knew that.
You didn't know that?
No, I just thought it was a fax.
No, it's a facsimile.
That's the whole word, huh?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Let's move along, man. Let's go into sneakers and fash.
Ooh, it's time.
Should we actually let me do this really quick. Sorry.
Do it.
Heaters.
Yes.
Let's go over the heaters. Did you look at the results?
I did.
How did you do?
It wasn't bad. So I won.
We both got killed on Seattle and Philly.
We both won 3 out of 5.
Right. Same thing. Seattle and Philly were our
We knew
losses.
that. We knew that going into it. Too many points. We knew that both of those would probably win and should win, and they did. They didn't. That doesn't mean they're going to cover the spread.
Right.
It's a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
But Washington proved otherwise. Dude, I haven't seen Case Keenum play that way ever.
What was that?
Ever.
What was that?
That guy was in shotgun. That guy was moving through the slot. Like, this guy.
All over the place.
What the hell?
I know. You know what it felt like? He just had the weight of the world on his shoulders here in Denver, and you could see it. The expectations stepping into, dude, everyone that comes here except Peyton Manning has struggled to step in John Elway's shoes.
I couldn't believe it.
And that's exactly what it looked like, because he had he was the underdog. He had no expectations in Minnesota, crushed it. Ton of expectations here, folded like a cheap tent. Ton of expectations in the Rams.
Yep.
When he went there, got the money, folded like a cheap tent. No expectations over in Redskins, lighting it up yesterday. It's 1 week.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty good defense.
I thought halfway through this, he was going to be the first quarterback for the XFL. That's what I thought.
Right.
Guy was lighting it up yesterday.
Right.
Oh, my God. I didn't even know they had receivers over there.
And I mean,
what about Vernon Davis?
Weren't the Eagles supposed to have a top D too? Yeah, I know. I saw Vernon on the sideline.
Hurdling people?
Yeah. Did you see him? You see him crying?
Yeah. It was his
grandpa. Yeah. Grandpa passed away.
Damn.
Dedicated the game to him. Dude, that's another guy. Hey, Vern, we had you 4 years ago in a Bronco uniform and you weren't even looking that good.
I remember him playing maybe six plays.
Something terrible. I remember him dropping about 6 wide open balls too on 6 plays. Awful.
Yeah.
I was like, does this guy want to catch the ball? He was alligator arm and everything. I was like, dude, he's scared. He's done. He doesn't want to get lit up anymore. And nope.
Yesterday, hurdling.
That's another thing I thought about. I think Antonio Brown, I don't think he's been the same since he got crunched by Vontez Burfict.
Oh, I know.
Over the middle.
And Burfict was one of the guys that held him from taking out Mayock.
I know. He's teammates with him over there.
What a world we live in.
How weird. What a full circle.
Oh, dude. For sure. So, yeah.
Heaters.
So, for heaters.
Okay, so we'll start with yours. You hit San Francisco.
I took the pick'em.
On the pick'em.
Got pretty lucky on that one.
You had the Bills +3. They end up winning the game.
They won it.
17-16.
Didn't need it.
And Cowboys -7.
Easy. That was the feed up. I knew that one.
We both had that.
I wasn't going to say bet the mortgage, but that was the feed up for me.
So I had the Cowboys as well. I had the Ravens. Super easy money. I don't know who wasn't taking the Ravens against the Dolphins yesterday.
No doubt. Oh, you know what's funny is in our league with Danko?
Yes.
The Ravens are who I took in the pick'em.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, and then
my streak is alive. Who'd you take?
I took the Eagles. So a little scary. But I'm alive. Yeah, we're in a survivor pool.
Yeah.
We're in a survivor pool in one of our fantasy leagues. We do a survivor pool as well. Last one for me was the Colts, dude. I barely hung on.
Ooh, dude. They covered that because you had 6.5.
Plus 6.5.
And they won by 6.
I know.
Woo!
They
lost by 6. Sorry, yeah.
Because they don't kick the field goal in OT.
Oh,
if they would have kicked the field goal, I would have been out.
It would have been over.
They don't kick the field goal in OT, so they just Chargers scored a touchdown and it's just a walk-off. Thank goodness.
Shout outs again to whoever does these spreads. I
like it.
Dude, these spreads are
dude, we're both above 500.
Yeah.
That's good shit, dude.
Good start.
Good start off the season. We're both 3-2.
3-2.
To start the season. Let me document these records here. I don't think we need to document who we took every week, but
just a 3 and deuce.
Yeah. So Chais, 3-2.
Nice.
Dow.
That's a good start for you.
3-2.
I'm impressed. Part of me, that's partly a little salty because I won last year. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But
did you smoke me by a lot?
I wouldn't say a lot, but I definitely had you.
Yeah.
And it was great, man. But
no, it's okay. You didn't win any DraftKings leagues though, and I took down about 2 or 3. So,
dude, I know, dude. If I would have got some money for like the 5 second places that I got,
yeah, you could have made something.
Yeah,
made something of yourself.
I could have been a millionaire. So fucking bad.
Did you see the guy who won DraftKings yesterday? Me either.
Me either.
Yeah, that was tight.
Didn't see her.
Yeah, tight. All right.
Hey, real quick, before we go into sneakers and fashion.
Yeah.
Real quick, with that awesome Cowboys win, when does Dak sign that big contract? What do you think?
Oh, dude, I think, the Cowboys, they said they're done negotiating during this year. They're not going to, and they don't have to get it done this year.
Okay.
So they said they're done. Now that the season started, they're done talking about it. So I think what the Cowboys want to do is they want to rely on Zeke this year.
Sure.
And let Dak kind of cool off.
Yeah.
Be like, what do you think you're really worth? But Dak, judging from yesterday, he looks like he has some other plans. Looks like he's got some plans to start smoking it.
Yeah.
He's got some plans to start shooting,
Yeah.
start slinging it around the field. He's going to be putting up a lot of touchdowns, a lot of yards. He's going to say, look at them numbers.
Yeah.
You know what else I thought to bring, speaking of this?
The gunslingers are back.
For real. Dude, you know what else? This parallels to Tom Brady's contract. I think that the Patriots were trying to do the same thing with Tom because I think he's in the last year of his deal.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, his stats were not that good. That's why he was ranked as low as he was in fantasy this year. They were a run-heavy team. Like I told you, towards the end of the year, they went really aggressive, got run-heavy because they knew they were going to have to go on the road, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, beat these teams. You don't know what the weather's going to be like. They went run-heavy, went aggressive. Brady last night came out lighting it up. Dude, if he continues to go this way, the way that it's going to be the same thing next week in Miami. It's going to be a track meet. If you've got any Patriots receivers.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Edelman, Gordon, Brown, everyone's going
Put 'em all
crazy
in.
next week. Dude,
Yeah.
Miami, are you kidding me?
Dude, a lot of there was about 3 or 4 Dolphins players that contacted their agents directly after the game. Saying we want out.
What?
I don't have the specific names yet, but it's going to come out. And then that led to Chad Ochocinco coming out saying, I'll play for the Dolphins.
No, he didn't.
Hell yeah, he did.
Oh, my.
Is it going to happen? No. But he's like, I'll play for him.
Well, you think about it. I don't even know. Dude, I told you they're liquidating their whole team. Kiko Alonso, they just traded him to the Saints, the linebacker. Dude, they're liquidating down there. It's rebuild time. Tank for Tua is what they're doing.
Bad news.
But
there's going to be no miracle in Miami like last year when they scored over Gronk.
No.
Old cement in his boots.
But the contract stuff, Dak's done for the year.
Yeah.
But I hope he puts up big numbers because that'll put him in a better position. Same thing with Brady to get big money. Now, will Brady leave regardless? I doubt it. If they're like, you know what, Tom, we're just going to give you $20 million again.
Yeah.
You were doing 20. We're going to keep you at 20.
Tell them there'll always be a place for
we're gonna keep you at 20.
There'll always be a place for him in Denver.
There'll always be a place for you here in New England, Tom. But we're keeping it at 20. If you want to go look around, that's fine. But we'll keep you at 20 here.
Yeah.
And what do you think he does there? Does he feel insulted enough to leave? Like I'm Tom Brady, or is he just like takes it on the chin and keeps playing?
I think he stays.
I think he has to, right?
I think he stays.
When your wife's making $150 million a year,
yeah,
the 20's fine. Stack the 20 on top, we're fine.
Yeah.
Let's go into sneakers and fashion. You want to start with yours?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Your sneaks.
I'm gonna grab them.
My sneaks have not been unboxed yet. I've actually not even looked at them. From Levi's, or from the Nike Levi's collab that came out. Haven't even opened them. So I'm so excited to cut those open on the cast. I'm excited to see these. I haven't seen these in person.
I know, man.
These are sweet. Move your glasses.
Shout out to Philly Plug, man, on these, man. I found my Neff glasses, man. Now they're too dark. I'm not going to wear them.
Too dark on. Yeah, you got to get the light. You got to get the light lenses.
The light ones in here. All right. So this was a parting gift from my lady, Miss Robin, from exiting the T-Mobile business, man. This was kind of like, hey, babe, I'm really proud of you for what you've done. And hopefully you make some money so you can pay rent next month.
Yes.
That's what this is for. You're not going to buy any shoes, Dallas. I'm going to buy them for you so you can pay rent. And congratulations on your almost 11 years.
I think it was a little nicer than that. I think it was a...
yeah, I think so
too. Congrats on doing what you love, trying to pursue something that you really enjoy, and good luck.
And I like dogs. You like dogs. This is the perfect shoe.
Exactly.
I can get on this with you now.
Yeah.
All right, great. So these are...
Where'd you get these from, by the way?
A goat.
Oh, nice.
She's
goat savvy?
Dude, she created her own goat account.
Nice.
How about that? I said, did you use Franchise's goat account?
Yeah,
she says, no,
she just hit me up and asked what size. That was
says, no, babe, I created my own.
Yep.
Wow, fancy.
She got serious.
Hey, can I get some of that seller cred? Give her some fucking credit. I mean, for real.
Give them some fucking credit. I mean, for real.
All right, so these are the Nike SB Dunk High Pros, the Quick Strike Walk the Dogs.
Are you wearing these, or what are you doing
I'm
with
fucking
these?
wearing these so hard.
The bottom is so sick. It's gonna suck when you wear them.
I know,
but it's sick.
Yeah.
Gosh, the whole shoe is sick.
Here. Man, you feel this shoe, man. This shoe is so sick, dude. The pony hair, the dog hair, the turf, dude, where the dogs would actually go take a shit and take a leak on. The insole of all the head designers of their own puppies.
Dude, look at this hair on the toe. It like goes over the thing. It's so long.
I love it.
I know. It's great. It's like you comb it.
I got no problem with this.
This is crazy.
But I gave you the shitty shoe in comparison to this one.
Why? What do you mean?
No, actually, this one just has all the cool accessories.
Oh.
Dude, the poop bag with the extra set of laces. The Nike SB Sparky dog tag on the back.
Do you wear them with the dog tag or do you take that off?
I got it, dude. If it came from StockX, I would have wore it with the StockX tag, the Sparky tag, the poop bag.
No, you wouldn't. No, you would not have the dog.
This is a triple up. Tag. Right now, it's a double up for me. I'm wearing them all.
These are sweet, dude.
I
love that the fact the extra laces come in a dog poop bag.
I know.
That
might be my first. That's my favorite.
It's got to be, dude. That's cool. The Sparky is really, really cool too.
Look at the materials, though. Feel that.
I know.
Go ahead and feel that, man.
It's like a super soft.
Hey, go ahead and feel that, man. Tell me what you think about that, man.
Is that your?
That's my Gruden.
Is that your Gruden or your little Mexican guy? Let me hear it again.
Go ahead and feel that, man.
Men.
Go ahead and take care of that, man.
That is not.
Knock on wood if you like that, man. No? Damn it.
Might be one of the worst Grudens I've ever heard.
Dude, you're right. Once I walk on these, it's going to look like shit.
Dude, because the bottom, it already looks like he stepped in dog poop right there.
Yes, I love that.
It's created that way.
That's on the side.
Very,
That's on
very
the
cool.
Top side. This one's on the back side.
So these shoes are called the Walk the Dogs. If you're not watching on YouTube, and everything about them is just incredible.
Fire materials, fire hair, fire laces, fire insoles.
The whole theme, dude, the dog poop on the bottom of the soles is just, so it's like a nice, clean, like icy white outsole.
Yeah.
And then it just has a brown spot on the side on one of the shoes and on the bottom on one of the shoes.
Yeah.
So just super, super cool. Like just a great touch.
I am absolutely in love with this shoe.
I love these.
If you're an SB guy, if you're a dog lover, if you just love shoes, if you love good quality of shoes, if you love concepts, there's no better shoe.
What's on the insole? I can't really see.
Dude.
There's a sticker on this one that's kind of blocking it.
Dude, on the insole is everybody that took part in designing this shoe. They were able to put pictures of their own pups.
What?
On the insole.
Whoa.
That's why I was telling you.
Let me see this.
This shoe is incredible, dude.
Wow.
I think you need this pair.
Dunk High Pro. Yeah, these are sweet, dude.
Definitely true to size on these. Hard true to size. Dude, one of the greatest shoes.
I just like petting this hair. The hair is so soft.
And look, dude, you can kind of see it almost kind of looks creased the way the hair lies, but I don't think it's going to crease that much. I think it's only going to look cooler.
What color are the laces they come with?
I don't know. I don't want to open up the poop bag. I guess we could.
Oh.
Because it's just tied.
Yeah. It's just tied. And you're not going to, you're not keeping them DS anyways. You're wearing them. Well, you say you were wearing them. I don't know.
I'm definitely going to wear them.
The bottoms just, dude, the bottoms are so crazy. That's like an icy white like I've never seen.
Yeah, it's like creamy icy.
And it has like iridescent in it too, though. Some browns.
Nice. Some poop laces.
So it comes with white laces in the shoe, and then the laces that are in the poop bag are brown.
Nice.
Brown laces
so
in the poop
cool.
bag.
Dude, there's poop laces in the poop. It's great.
These are one of the sickest.
I'm inspired.
I'm jelly.
I'm already feeling creative based off of these creative shoes.
I love the fact that the leash, the material that the check is made out of is like a leash.
Yes.
Material, like dog leash.
All on purpose.
That is no way, Dal.
It is.
I'm kidding.
Did you see me get serious with
you? You got so serious.
I got Seth Fowler serious with you.
If everything else was on purpose, you don't think the dog leash check would be on purpose?
I was about to give you the medial technological specs.
It is. Oh no way, Dal.
I can't get kicked off the cast.
This is good. These are great, dude. These are so good. Shout out to Robin Fire.
Yeah. Thank you.
Shout out to Robin.
Thank you, babe. This is probably the coolest gift that I've gotten in a long time.
It is,
no doubt about it, man. You killed it on this one.
While you're boxing these up, I'm gonna start cutting open this box for the Air Maxes.
Nice, dude.
Luckily, all right, we got the blade.
Oh, you brought the blade today.
Blades on blades, bro.
Nice, man.
Actually, oh, never mind. All right, let's cut this thing open. This came from what is it? What day was this? Like the end of August?
I don't know. I could look back at when I was an idiot and canceled both my orders.
What happened to your orders? Explain that for people that are new here.
All right, so when these Nike Levi denim Air Maxes came about, I think you could also do Forces. Of course, I'm not a Force fan, so I didn't do Forces. I can do an Air Max. But anyways, these came available that morning right before the cast when we were doing our prep. And I assume it to be about 2 weeks ago. Sound about right? Ish?
Dude, I think it was like a month. It was probably mid-August. Because it said it would be here around September 18th. And I think it was mid-August. I think it was before my birthday, dude.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure.
So I went to order a pair and customized them, and then I customized a couple ones, and a couple of them look like franchise. Like, dude, don't do that, man. I'm gonna cut your head off or something like that. And I forget what he says, but I ended up designing one, and then I guess I had one of the just generic already designed ones that was in my cart for some odd reason. So then I checked out, paid, and noticed that I paid for 2 pairs, not 1 pair. And I'm like, shit, I don't know what that other pair is. I didn't design that one. So I got pissed because I was like, well, that's got to be a generic. And I was like, I don't want a generic. That's stupid. That's the whole premise of the shoe, is not to be generic and design your own. So then I was like, well, shit. I go into the order and there's a little cancel order. And I'm like, well, shit, I got to cancel this. I'll just redo it when we're done with the cast. I cancel the order, not for 1 pair, but for 2 pairs. One that I designed, one that was generic. And then after the show, I go in there, and there are none left.
They're sold out.
There's none available to customize. Done.
You could have had 2 pairs,
Dunzo.
and instead you canceled it, went back to create the one you wanted, and they were sold out. There's no way you could get the way you wanted.
I have no pairs.
Look at this. Is this Nike switching some shit up? Curious here. Let me go off topic for a second.
Oh, I already noticed.
Dude, what did they do here?
Where's the Nike checks?
Forget the Nike checks. Look at this, and it says on it, dude. Tamper evident. Do not accept if seal is broken.
All right.
Where did they go from extreme lack of measures with the Nike checks and all the other BS, Nike tape, to complete tamper evident tape, caution, do not accept if the seal is broken?
Dude, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
I feel like this comes from this doesn't come from their factory in where the hell does everything?
St. Louis or wherever.
Wherever the hell it comes from. No, I think it's
Missouri. No, I thought, isn't it Missouri?
No, it starts Memphis. Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee.
It doesn't come from Memphis. Look at this. Look at the sticker on it. There's a white sticker. Look at that sticker. That's coming from a Chinese factory that is different from Memphis. That's different, dude. Do you know what this is? It's just like my Adidas. When you customize the my Adidas, it comes in a box like this with a tamper-proof. I think when it comes directly from wherever these were made, maybe directly from China based off that sticker, there's a whole different packaging because it's not coming from the Memphis distribution center.
Well, the shipping address that it's coming from, too, is Indiana. It says Rebound, Digital Nike ID, 145 South Mount Zion Road, Lebanon, Indiana, 46052, United States. Interesting, right?
I'd have to look at my shipping labels, but hey, I appreciate the not Nike checks on it.
I do too. I just wish they would do this with everything. If this is not the new way of doing it, start. Make it the new way.
I think it's great.
What the hell?
I'd love my Travis Scott 6s to come in that box.
Oh, shit. What are we
doing? Because I got to get those.
So look at these, dude. Look at the box it comes in.
I love the Nike by You. I am familiar with this box.
All white. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what's hilarious? Check this out. Guess who the Nike is by?
By your lady.
It's by my lady. Nike by Mia.
That's crazy.
It says her name on there because on my Nike account, I had it shipped to her.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yep. So I had it shipped to her, and so bang. Huh. That's pretty funny.
I'd be well,
she's going to love that.
And nothing against your lady or anything, but I'd be bummed because the collector in me, I want it to be for me.
Oh, yeah, you'd be so mad. I don't care. I think
for
it's
me,
fine.
it's funny, but for me, I would want it to say my name. Damn
I know.
it.
You'd be mad.
I'm a collector.
If it's at Nike by Robin, I don't know what you would do.
And especially if I had 2 boxes come that says Nike by Robin.
2 Nike by Robins.
Whew. I'd have to quit the cast for sure.
I don't know what you would do. It's really dope, though. So it says Nike by Mia, and then it has the shoe. A picture, the actual shoe you create. That's pretty ill, dude. The sticker has your shoe.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. That's cool, man.
So
it doesn't have any colorways, anything. It's just the shoe, which I think is cool.
Yeah, and it's not like just a generic version or something.
Blanco,
dude,
Negro.
and the turnaround on these, it was in under a month.
I think it's great.
Under a month. Phenomenal turnaround, dude.
Some people were even getting theirs last week.
I was one of the late people.
Yeah.
I was late. They smell pretty good.
Do they?
Yes.
Smell like a Jordan 1? Or no?
No.
I doubt it.
Oh, dude. There you go.
Oh, wow.
With the Levi's hang tag on him.
Oh, man. Dude, the Sherpa is out of this world.
Out of this world.
That Sherpa is crazy.
I don't even know. Oh, man.
Oh, man, they smell good. Almost like a Jordan one.
Dude, these are crazy.
But different.
These are cool, dude.
Yeah, I
the
like
gum
these.
outsole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once you get them laced up the way you want.
Dude, that gum outsole is really gummy. Like, it's almost sticky gummy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You could wear these in the winter with so much grip.
No doubt. These are cool, man. On the here's the one tiny dissatisfaction, I would say.
Okay.
If there is one, just off the rip, looking at how you holding it there. I thought the corduroy was going to be a little bit more light Sean Witherspoon yellow. I did not expect it to be mustard like that. On the photos, it looks lighter.
Yeah.
So I thought that would go a little better. I'm still happy with the shoe. I still think the shoe is dope. But if that's one thing I could say right away,
It's a little too mustardy.
It's more mustard than it. I thought it was like the lighter yellow. I thought it was like that, you know what from something like the Witherspoon yellow.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell that color's called, but
got a black insole. Were you able to design that? No.
It's not black. It's like the blue jean. It's dark blue, like jean material insole, I think.
Looks black to me.
Take it out. Shoe trees. Or can you not get it out? Too much sharp.
That looks black.
Oh, yeah. This is Levi's on this one.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the black for sure. And
Black
this
insole,
This
yep.
has the Nike check on it. Yep.
Maybe on some people's photos, I thought I saw a different one, but that Sherpa's so nice, dude.
Dude, this Sherpa is sick.
I'm happy, dude. Overall, I'm really happy with these, especially for what were these? 130, 160?
Damn, I can't even remember now. I
They're
canceled
like 160.
I canceled both orders.
I thought 130.
I think they were 150. I feel like they were 150.
That sounds maybe right.
Because I was like 300 plus taxes and shipping. I don't know, something like that.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I'll say 150.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little bit of mustardy. I wish it was a little lighter. I like the brown corduroy. That looks good. The pink jean looks like it should.
Yeah.
The denim is good.
Still very sick, though.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you hold them up in the light. That's in the light, dude. They look very sick.
Pretty sick.
Very sick shoe. Yeah, I just wish the yellow was a little lighter. Almost even like it was on the tongue. Or it looks a little lighter there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little lighter, but overall, I still really, really like the shoe. Cool, man. I'm happy with them.
Yeah, I think it's a cool shoe, man.
Dope. Thanks.
Nike by Levi's.
That sucks. You got 2 pairs canceled, guy. I'm sorry.
I know, man.
Dude, these are so cool.
My day will come.
I'm so excited. I want to see what they look like on feet.
I should have just got the Forces because nobody likes those.
Dang, dude. We don't. Stringer, pull these boxes out of the way.
Yeah.
Just get this thing.
Stringer.
Get this thing out of the way.
Where are you, Springsteen?
Take this shoe tree, too.
Yeah. I'll keep that for mine. I love shoe trees.
I know. I always forget to give yours back when I take them out of your shoes and looking at them.
All right, man. So the biggest drop this week, and that could be argued, but did you go for the Yeezy Boost 700 magnets this morning?
No.
Neither did I.
Can't pay $300.
Let's talk about this.
Can't pay $300.
Dude, the times of $300 for a shoe,
yeah,
I think should be over.
Oh, it's got to be.
People are still paying it. Now, the 700s are obviously a little bit more stagnant than what they ever have.
Yeah.
You just saw the V2 Inertias just came out. And I think those are still available to this morning.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing that $300 shoes aren't selling as
Yeah.
well as they used to,
Yeah.
right? I think that's got to be part of the premise here, right? We just can't, Adidas can't just keep thinking that $300 shoes are going to keep selling out. It's just not a part of it anymore. We're getting smart as consumers, even the Pharrells at $220. Dude, I balked on them this morning, and that was a colorway that I absolutely am in love with. The black upper, dude.
You just think they're going to be under retail, or what is balking at them?
What
are the factors there?
I just don't want to pay that much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to pay that much anymore. I don't think you should have to pay that much. There's been a lot of Pharrells. I would say half of them have gone under retail, and the other half have either held or stood their ground or close to it, right? And then some over, but those are kind of the first gens.
Mm-hmm.
I want to almost put my foot down and be like, yo, man, I'm not going to play your game, sneaker companies.
Yep.
Like, that's ludicrous to pay that shit. It really, really is.
Well, it's like I said, especially when Nike's dominating them and
I know,
they're putting
man.
out they're putting out shoes for $130, $160.
And I wouldn't say they're cooler, but they're more innovative. They're doing something different.
Oh, I think they're way cooler. Nothing about not one thing that Adidas is putting out is new or innovative.
I know.
It's old shit and new colorways.
In new colorways. Look at the V2s.
Shit that they should have given us a while ago.
Oh my God, there are so many like neutral, and I love neutral, but there are just so many colorways that I'm like, damn, I need something new. And then the V3s have like leaked, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I like those. Them shits. We already talked about those, man, with the turbo zoom and all that shit. That being said, I passed on the 700 magnets, and I think this is a pretty neutral, very easy to wear colorway.
Oh, it is.
But dude, I cannot do the 700 silhouette. I had the inertias. I sold them. I didn't want them. Like even the original Wave Runners, I sometimes think I want. I hate that silhouette. I just don't, dude. That silhouette is not for me.
I like the inertia. That's the only one I can mess with. These I could mess with under retail. I can't pay $300.
No.
Like, are you nuts?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Can't do it. So for me, man, I took a hard pass. But what I am looking forward to is the 12th. We talked about it a little bit last cast. But since it is this week, dude, the 3 new versions of the Sacai waffles, I just actually sold my pair. So you fools on Patreon that got to see the sick-ass sneaker video, the collection, you're lucky because I don't have those anymore.
Oh.
Okay? So you got the sneak tip on that. But I did sell my green Sacai waffles. I just don't want to wear it. It's not very wearable. Maybe I'm not cool enough to wear it, whatever it is. I had to take the money and run. I have no job. Okay,
take the money.
So I think they're originally $160 retails what these Sacai's go for. I sold them, and after fees, bullshit fees with GOAT and StockX, I think my take home was $530, $538.
Shit. Okay.
So you know what? For me, that isn't bad. I'm gonna take that money. I'm gonna pay some things off. That's a motorcycle payment. That's some insurance. You know, that kind of stuff. So I got to think that way. So I was happy to get rid of those. But that being said, I don't really like this pine green and purple joint that's coming out on the 12th. Not for that. I'm not even a big fan of the black that's coming out on the 12th. Not the Raider joints. But I'll tell you, that white, if I can get my hands on that, I will go for all 3 because I think there's going to be resale on all of them. Is it going to be as much resale as the last Sacai's? Absolutely not. I think these are probably going to be 100, 150 less resale than what the current ones are out. And that's just because it's the next iteration. It's, the hype has died a little bit on them. But
do you think there are more pairs of these 3 made than the other 2 or no?
No, I think it'll be pretty close.
Same production?
Yeah, I think production's probably similar. I think the purple and green will probably be the least amount, is what I think, produced in comparison to all three of them. I think that's going to be the least produced, but who knows. But that white one, man, I think that's a pair that I could get at retail and I wouldn't sell. That would be a pair that I'd rock. I'm curious because I still haven't stuck my foot in one, so I'm still curious about the comfort. I'm still, the arch support, all that stuff, that new technology, and I'm worried about dragging the heel of that.
Yeah.
And screwing it up.
Yeah.
But luckily I don't have a manual transmission. I've got an automatic transmission now, so I think that would work well. This is one I wanted you to look at. I've bought Skepta, the rapper, the UK rapper. I've bought a lot of his signature shoes in the past. He's done 97s, 98s.
I remember, yeah.
You've seen one of them. I didn't show you the OG pair that I got, the rusty one that I sold, made a lot of good money on. That being said, dude, he's doing a Skepta collab with Nike Shox. I didn't like Nike Shox when they first came out. I thought it was a bullshit technology. I thought it looked stupid. And they're bringing it back and now putting Skepta collab with it. Dude, I just can't get into it.
I thought you were going to say you were pumped. I was like, oh, geez. No.
I can't get into that shoe. Are you in the same?
Oh, yeah, I can't do Shox.
Did you ever do a Shock?
I owned a pair because I tried them, and I didn't think they were, I didn't feel any comfort. I didn't feel anything different. I didn't feel anything. They were just popular at the time, so I owned one pair of Shox ever, and that was it. I got a pair, and I was like, I don't know what the hype is.
I tried my buddy's pair on. I wore them.
Oh, you didn't even own a pair?
I wore them for a day, because it's like, man, just try them, man. It's cool, whatever. It's the coolest. He was all gassed on it, and I said, dude, have them back, brother, man. Have them back, dog. I'm going to Popeyes. So I'm upset that Skepta put his name on this because I really have liked some of his shoes of the past, but I just can't.
It's not even the regular Shox either. It's the Shox TL, which is the one with all the shocks underneath. It was not only the 4 shocks in the back. That's the pair I had.
Did you?
4 shocks in the back. this was when they came out with this, I was way gone from shocks at that point. Like the TLs are the ones where they're underneath the whole midsole.
This is shocking.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Oh, it was a heater. Nice. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, no, these are the TLs that got shocks on shocks on shocks.
Those are the
This is the shock rock, no Marilyn Manson.
Mm-hmm.
This is too much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
Glad you agree.
Yes.
That being said, the 13th, the best release this week, in my opinion.
Is it something I'm going to like? Because I haven't seen anything I'm going for yet.
No, you're not going to like these.
Oh, okay.
You're out on these.
Okay.
Dude, the Nike Adapt Hirachis are coming out. I got to have this pair. I got to have the yellow pair. I need this. Dude, did you see your boy Jeff Staple debut these?
No.
On his little social media, on his Twitter?
No.
Showed him how it all worked and put it on. I got to have the shoe.
Did you see your boy Jeff Staple put that lady on blast in New York City that was running, and he started taking pictures of her shoes because he asked what they were. She said, "Oh, I can't say because I'm testing them."
They're prototype or something.
Yeah, and he took out his phone, started taking a bunch of pictures of her shoes.
I did
As
see
she was
that.
running, she started saying, "No," she's like, "No," started running away.
Really?
And he was like,
And didn't she have a baby stroller?
Yeah.
That she was pushing?
"Yeah."
Oh,
And
Jesus.
Staple's the man.
That's too much.
So if Staple likes him, I'm still out.
I'm in.
I'm out.
I got my staple. I got my staple pants on today.
You do.
I do.
But why? Why do you have to have those?
So number one, I was a Hirachi guy, and these don't.
They're not Hirachis. Why do you have to have those?
They remind me of a Hirachi.
They don't.
They do.
You would not ever say if they didn't put the name Hirachi on that shoe, and I showed you this, you'd be like, yeah, they kind of look like the duck shoes. Those duck shoes that Nike came out with a while back.
I would probably say they look more like a Presto because of the
right,
toe box.
Right. Okay.
I would say
that you would not get Hirachi out of that shoe.
I would say is that the new Presto? That's maybe what I would say.
Right.
I'm being honest.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm trying to be honest.
I appreciate. Well, thanks, Stringer. We want you to be honest here.
Hey, Stringer, you like that one?
But
no, he doesn't.
But that's awful, dude. That's an awful shoe.
Here's
Everything
why
about it's awful. It's not even a Hirachi.
Here's why I need it. I need it for the cast.
Okay, that's
number 2.
That is good stuff.
It's got a Presto toe. I love Prestos.
That is good.
Presto's one of my favorite.
I'm with it.
And it's the first Adapt. That's a lifestyle.
Okay.
So you know it's going to be easier to wear, lighter to wear. It's going to be more of a multi-purpose in what we do.
Yeah.
I have not bought the Adapt BB. I have not bought any of those other ones because they're too fucking heavy. They don't work well. They're first gen, second gens, all these gens. These are going to be sick. This is, in my opinion, like a third gen, a more lifestyle, a lighter weight. I am pumped on this shoe. $350. Fuck you. I'll still buy them.
Yeah.
If I have the opportunity. I will not pay resale on these. Absolutely not. But I'd love to have that yellow pair. If I had to get the white,
$350 retail. So you're going to go on sneakers and that's it.
Watch me go on sneakers and put in for both of them because I assume both of them will be available at the same time, just like they're going to do with the Sakai's. And watch me hit on both. And I'm gonna be $700 in over my head, thinking this is the greatest thing ever. And hopefully there will be some resale if that happens.
You think there will? They're already $350.
This is tough. In a lot of the BBs, there are not any resale. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the BBs, the most recent BBs, you can get under retail, especially if they've been worn once or twice, dude.
Yep.
I saw the homie that I follow on Twitter. I forget his name now. Great, because he's the homie. But
nice one.
But he actually sold them for like $250, dog. So $100 under retail, and he'd worn them once. I mean, they were perfect. And I finally hit him up like 2 weeks too late. He's like, dude, I already sold them. Like,
no shit.
Because I was going to do it finally because the price was great. But these, dude, I'm really excited. I'm pumped to have them. And then the quintessential. We already have the fake ready. So we can do our real versus fake. The Travis Scott Air Jordan 6 to round it out on the 14th, which is Saturday.
It's crazy.
How are we going to get this shoe?
I don't know. If anyone's got a plug and wants to hook me up, I'm not even asking for retail. Like if you know,
we don't even need to own the shoe. We just need it for the real versus fake.
Review, yeah.
We would love to have it. If you could trust us enough, whatever we need, we'd appreciate it.
I just want to, just let me borrow the shoe to do the real versus fake, and I'll pay for the shipping and send it back to you. Yeah, if somebody comes up on one early, it'd be fire. Mm-hmm. Somebody's got an early pair, that'd be fire. But if you can't get them until Saturday, I get it.
Right.
Just like the rest of us peasants.
But
it's really us. I mean, me and you, we don't live in a city close to even where we can't even go. I couldn't even get a backdoor plug to get these early.
I know. We don't even have Stringer to help us out anymore.
That's the tough part about where we're at in the game, dude.
I know.
Dude, we got to move quickly here.
Okay.
Do you have any more? Are we good on releases?
Good on releases.
All right, let's just hit Ric Flair and then we'll go into the YouTube comments.
Cool.
Ric Flair was caught outside of LAX, and a couple things on Ric Flair. I did not know he decided to. Is he suing WWE?
Yes, there is a little bit of Ric Flair uneasiness right now with the WWE.
Okay, let me hear this clip.
A lot of people were like, "What is he up to?" Like, because you went at you told Becky Lynch and you put her on notice.
Okay, no, and actually I did not. Here's God is my witness, and I feel so bad. I'm glad that I'm having this opportunity to clear the air.
Jeez. So you're about to cry.
Mm-hmm.
When I first saw this go down in August of 2000.
First of all, this is a professional organization in TMZ. You guys couldn't get some better noise canceling mics?
Yeah.
You're interviewing Rick Damn Flair outside of the airport. You're interviewing celebrities. You know you're catching them outside the airport. And it's the best you could do.
Hey, can we just step in somewhere real quick and just, maybe get out of this noise? Is that okay?
I'm not even asking that because then you got to inconvenience the celebrities at the time. That is your job to get better equipment.
Yeah, fair enough.
TMZ. Jesus.
Right. I thought, cool. The man. My gimmick versus my daughter, Charlotte.
Right.
Okay, that's the day it started, right after SummerSlam.
Right.
I thought, cool. So I said, I'm going to make some money. It's my trademark. They have it.
You've been saying it. Yeah, you've been saying it.
No, yeah, I know. I've been saying it since 1981.
Yeah.
So I sent them a text. I got my royalty statement. I sent them a text. And their lawyer, who just has no respect for me whatsoever, which is something I'm not going to deal with much longer. He said, you're wrong. It's not even close. I said, it's not even close? He said, boom. So then I sent him another text. He didn't respond. So I had my lawyer call, and he blew up my lawyer. This is all in 2018, or in January of 19. So I go, okay. So I told Hunter, I said, Hunter, I'm going to file. I mean, the reason they don't have it, my understanding is the reason they don't have it is because it's too close to mine. So, okay, let's say I've been saying to be the man, which I have trademarked. I wrote a book to be the man.
Right.
And I have...
you got the shirt on right now.
Yeah. Well, this is I'm just doing this stuff, promoting my own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I told Hunter, I said, hey, push come to shove, I'm going to file for it. I may not get it, but here's the deal. I love Becky Lynch, and no one has supported the women's division more than me as an outsider. As a matter of fact, I've told the guys, and as I would have texted Becky last night, and Sasha, but I'm sure Becky, I don't know what the WWE spin has been to her.
Right.
They stole it last night. It's funny, my daughter is so mad at me because I filed not even understanding. It's not with Becky. I have no beef with Becky. But here's the deal. When I almost died 2 years ago, one person stayed by me the whole time, 31 days in ICU, 12 days while I was dying on a respirator, and I'm going to take care of her and her family and my family that has taken care of me, no matter what. I don't care what the WWE thinks of me personally. I know they love me, but obviously they've lost respect for me.
There you go.
All right. So let me kind of phrase this out. So it's a little hard to hear, but essentially, he believes the WWE is ripping him off using the phrase "the man" without his permission, and he's threatening legal action. Right. So this actually escalated. So Ric Flair escalated the situation to the WWE executive Triple H, but they still couldn't reach an agreement. So on August 26th, he actually filed an application with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office to own the term "the man," specifically as it relates to pro wrestling. So that's kind of what we're dealing with here, just the premise behind it, right? He's been doing it since 1981, like he said, right? He was wearing the shirt. You saw it in the video.
He's been calling himself the man forever. Yeah, he's been saying, if you got to beat the man,
you gotta be the man.
Or to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Right?
Yeah.
That whole thing. So then it's nice, and he wants to say, hey, I love the women's division, with his daughter Charlotte Flair being up there. He loves Becky Lynch. He has no beef. He wants to make sure about that. This is all really stemming from him asking, him trying to do things the right way with the WWE, and trying to get paid for his terms and what he patented to be paid for. That's all. And then at the end, like you said, I don't know if you all heard it that well, he gets pretty emotional, stating his wife, Wendy Barlow, was the one and only person for 31 days in ICU, stood by his side. 12 days where he was dying on a respirator. Nobody else standing by his side. Because obviously his kids are really busy. Charlotte's really busy doing all the traveling. And he says, I don't give a shit. This is for pay to take care of them. It's to take care of her family, and my family that has taken care of me no matter what. He says, I don't give a shit about the WWE, what they think of me, demeaning my character, however they want to handle this. This is just to take care of my family. Crazy story.
You think he's right in there?
I think so, but I think
he's going to win. Is he going to win that?
Yeah,
get that?
He could, dude, because
trademark?
He made specifically about anything that deals with wrestling specific. So I think he's got.
I'm surprised WWE hasn't tried to go for that yet.
I know, right?
Because there isn't. I mean, their legal department's on top of everything. Right. They own everything. I mean, they
have
thousands of trademarks.
Yeah. So what you're saying? This isn't their first rodeo.
No, hell
they
no.
should have been able. They should have done this a long time ago. Because as you saw the exact dates.
So they haven't.
They had
because Flair was able to do it.
Because he was able to do it on the 26th.
So they would just decline if someone else already had it. They would just decline and
anything.
But he did. He was able to proceed.
Anything that day thereafter is irrelevant.
Wow.
Because it goes by first come, first serve kind of thing. And if there is anything in process or processing,
I'm surprised WWE didn't undercut him and try to do that when he started going to them to work out a deal.
Right. Because he went to Triple H before this.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that they didn't. Wow, that's interesting stuff.
It's an interesting story, though.
It's kind of sad that I would hate to see them fall out because, I mean, he has such a legacy there. Right. But, with AEW and all the other stuff, they could take care of his legacy elsewhere. If I always joke, it's funny, the WWE Hall of Fame, which isn't really a Hall of Fame because there is no Hall of Fame.
Right.
It doesn't exist. It's just a figure of, they have all these people's heads that are in there, but where are they? They're in where? I can actually go to Canton and go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
You bet.
I can go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The Golf
Hall of Fame, Baseball
Florida.
Hall of Fame. The WWE Hall of Fame, it kind of is a joke to me because I can't go to it. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to check out.
It's a ring. Yeah.
You get each of the guys get a ring, and there's a ceremony once a year. The fans can maybe attend or whatever. And
Paul Bearer's ring ended up at the pawn shop in Vegas.
Like, you don't have enough WWE, whatever, dude. You can't let Ric Flair have that.
Yeah, no shit.
Get out of here. And he's not even saying that Becky Lynch can't use it on TV. He's just saying he wants to get paid.
Yeah. Just wants some rights. That's it. Yeah.
Right. Well, also Ric Flair caught outside of LAX. I don't know how much time he's spending at LAX or if this is the same day.
Right.
Let me
see if he's wearing the same thing.
I think he is.
I think he is. Blazer.
Oh, I think he is. Here's the rest of, and that's why I think he opens up with, here's the good part. So I think this is kind of.
Ready for the good news?
Let's get the good news.
Nice.
Adidas thinks I'm the man. Decided to deal with them, and we're fixing to make Nike the second brand. Okay.
Whoa.
It's not going to be Air Jordan anymore. It's going to be Air Flair, and I can't jump. It's going to be Adidas. Woo! Oh yeah. Really? You know when like Tiger Woods or LeBron or Michael walk. When they walk in the arena, right?
Yeah.
When everybody goes, all right.
Yeah.
Now, when anybody wearing Adidas walks into an arena, they're going, woo! But woo!
But woo!
Yeah.
Who's designing them? Who's designing them?
Oh, I can't tell you any more than that, but
can't tell you anymore, bud.
Wow.
What do you know?
The Air Flair sounds good.
Air Flair.
Wow.
How fire is that? You got to get that trademarked. Forget the man.
Yeah.
He's got to hit the patent office.
What are you doing with the Air Flair? God.
Air Flair is sick. I think we might need to come out with Hair Flair t-shirts for you.
Yeah? You think so?
Your Hair Flair.
Dude, Robin's wanting this to come to an end quick.
No.
I said, this is me.
Yeah, we're in the zone right now.
That's
what
I'm saying.
Just quit the job. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
We're not quitting the job and cutting the hair.
Nobody's telling me shit,
Yeah,
Robin.
exactly. Can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, no doubt. I got another wedding coming up.
Oh, do you? That's why she wants it.
It's on a thirsty Thursday.
It's not my fault that your friends are getting married.
Yeah, I know. I didn't tell them
I
to
gotta
get married.
cut my hair because your friends are getting married. Tight.
Yeah. I didn't want to tell them to make legal commitments in front of all their friends and family.
Yeah.
I didn't agree to this.
No doubt. Most of all, I didn't agree to a haircut.
I'm just here to party and get some more high fives because I sure as hell did on your previous one. Hell yeah! That's what I'm saying.
Let's go to the YouTube comments.
The Hair Flair. I'll get that merch going.
Hair Flair. Get the trademark. Air Flair is dope though.
That's tight. I'm waiting to see what he said. Dude, some 6 shell toes would be, staple.
I wonder what he's gonna do I wonder what the deal is with Adidas. Like, what is he just an ambassador? Are they coming out with new silhouettes for Flair? Like, are they coming out with wrestling boots?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's the deal?
Yeah.
All right, man. YouTube comments. Up first, the homie Al Baroon. The Lost Boys is one of my favorite movies.
Nice.
There you go. I think we got a lot of Lost Boys love in here, man.
Yeah.
People love the Lost
It's a great
Boys.
movie.
Homie Con Lee up next. Good luck to you, JJ. It's tough not to have support from your family. Can we start a GoFundMe for JJ to stay on the show? Con Lee, I'm giving you 2 shots for that. No. Stop it. Jeez, we need to go. Me and Dallas, we're doing this full time. How about a GoFundMe for that, Conley? JJ to stay on the show. Conley's my dog. Conley is my dog, but Conley. All right, Dirty DJ. Yo, fellas. Man, sucks Stringer's leaving, but like you guys said, you guys are both all in, and to him, it was just a job. Wishing him the best, and he will definitely look back on this decision and regret it. Plus, I feel that since he didn't have savings or getting cash flow running with the cast hurt him more than you guys. Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, big one.
No doubt. But he's also in a position to where, I mean, he's from a totally different upbringing than us. His parents are helping him out. His grandma's helping him out. He has other stuff going on. He has other things going on. I gave him I had an extra iPhone, gave him that to try to drive and DoorDash and hustle a little bit. Tried to get him to do the satins. We saw what happened with that. I mean, just there's opportunity to make money everywhere. I mean, if you want to fucking make money, dude, you can make money. Not any age, but you know what I'm saying. If you're a teenager up to an adult and you know how to hustle, you know how to talk to people, you can make money.
And you have
in
a car.
Any city, any town. You don't even necessarily have to have a car. You can still make money. But having a car, if you have a car and you can't make any money, I don't know what to tell you. Especially in this day and age.
Yeah,
Jeez.
on offer up, you could just say, not mobile.
Yeah, no, for real.
Somebody come to you.
For real. For real.
Give them some credit. I mean, for real.
Plus, I feel like that. But then again, he didn't have anything to supplement the income by at least flipping shoes or something, i.e. not trying for the black toe satins. One last whoa, Stringstein.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, we'll still keep the whoa. There's no need to cut out. I'll still keep the sound bites. We still play this here and there. It's funny to me. Didn't get to comment the last show, but TTF, that artwork your lady got was sick. I was checking out her other work, and she's underrated for sure. Definitely would look good on some merch, dude. We're gonna have a convo this week to try to discuss that, man. I want to make sure she gets compensated, but man, she does firework. Yeah. She represents our brand better than I could have ever thought.
Mm-hmm.
In that one thing, dude, she just made me so happy.
I know we need another print for the studio here.
Yeah,
because I know you took it home.
I know.
Don't blame you.
I don't think it's coming off my wall either. I got to get a print. We got to get big on the studio. He continues along here. Definitely will look good on some merch. Love the new hologram looking logo as well. Hope you guys killed it in fantasy this weekend. I went with Lamar Jackson. There you go. Wow. I went with Lamar Jackson and had Ingram in the same league, so I was off to a great start. Also have Brady on the team too, so I think I will have some trade bait. I think Brady will have a monster year, and with AB there now too, with the addition of Gordon and Edelman. Dude, here's what I would do. I would not trade Tom Brady unless someone offers you something awesome.
Yeah.
And you really need help. You got banged up, you got a bunch of injuries. That's when you step in Brady. But if you can keep both of those guys as a dual threat, like next coming week, you're definitely starting Brady against Miami. I wouldn't even think about Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. You just saw what he did to Miami. You're starting Brady this weekend. That's what I would definitely go for. So in situations like that, you can go back and forth and you can play the matchup. I would not trade Brady. Also, Lamar Jackson's an injury risk. I would definitely not trade Brady, dude. Mm-hmm. Don't get rid of him because Jackson's going to break his leg a week later.
Yeah.
That's just how it's going to happen, dude. So don't do that.
Take that L on the way.
You'll be taking L's. Keep Brady, and you'll be good to go.
I agree.
Speaking, damn it, fantasy show. I'll update on the fantasy show after the YouTube comments. We'll close the show with that. Man, TTF had a point with the scratch off Supreme sticker. They could have made it like, dude, I'm going to make that into a clip. Sidebar shit. I'm making that into a clip. A funny clip today, and when I'm gonna put a poll up on that.
All right,
that was funny. When I was editing the cast going back, I was like, oh my! I don't know how Dal's so excited about this, and I am so right. Thank God someone agrees with me. I love
Dirty
it.
GJ, boo you, dude.
TTF had a point with the Supreme scratch off stickers. They could have made it like a Willy Wonka's golden ticket for a box logo or some unreleased box logos. Oh, and Dal, not wanting to scratch it is classic. DS Dal, LOL.
Yeah,
dead stock Dal.
Oh shit.
By the way, You did unds the Travis Scott lows, which are now your grocery getters.
Yeah.
Man, the combos you two have are like the ones I have with my good sneakerhead friend. He is like DS Dow, just looks at his shoes as investments that he can cash out at any time. I wear most of my stuff like TTF, but have some rare pairs that I'm sitting on as well, so I can rotate both sides, or so I can relate both sides. Let me see. Oh, and the stickers are completely random because I've gotten a certain shirt and totally got different stickers.
Yeah.
So that's good to know there.
I believe that. Yep.
He finishes up. Keep killing it, fellas. Dow's on with this merch. Let's go. Oh, and Dow. I don't know what. Damn, the typo killed me. Killed my momentum. Oh, and Dow. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, I think it's you are right on with the Steelers prediction.
Oh, yeah.
You are right on with the Steelers prediction before you flip-flopped. It looked terrible last night, and I realize it's only week 1.
Yeah.
There you go, Dirty DJ. Holy smokes. Yeah, you can't miss a show, Dirty DJ. You have to comment every show. You got to be here every show. Dirty DJ, that's 10 shows worth of comments, guy. You got to be here every show. I'm just kidding. Thank you for coming through, dog. I appreciate it all. Keith Crum. Yo, love the AEW talk. Appreciate it, dog. I know he's a big wrestling guy. Look at Aunt Berta coming through, bro.
Uh-oh.
She
mad?
I don't know if she's mad. Let's see. Hey, guys. Great cast as always. JJ, wishing you the best and hope you do well with your upcoming competition. Aunt Bert, he's not here. His sounds are here, though. Jeez. But she's wishing you all the best. I'll give him a call and let him know after the show, Aunt Bert.
Yeah.
TTF and Dow Pal, you've still got to go support him and let the cast audience know how he did at his competition. As far as the wrestling fans, maybe give a shout out to the fellow podcasters. We watch wrestling. It's funny and interesting at the same time. Keep up the great work. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that podcast. We watch wrestling. It's just like a it's a wrestling podcast. All right, T-Mobile up next. Thank you, Aunt Bert. Still watch The Lost Boys once a year at least. Song creeps me out in a good way every time I hear it. Dude, I totally get that feeling too. Such a creepy good way. Dal, I never liked the Air Force One either. Glad to see you getting a pair of Dunks. I think one of my next cops will be the Lobsters. Which color do you guys favor? Oh, I'm Tiffany, dude. If I was to choose, those Tiffany Dunks are just...
Are they?
Tiffany Dunks are one of my favorites. I love that pair, dude.
If I was going to do the Lobsters, I think you're talking about the green or the purples.
Yeah.
Purple for me all day.
Purple Lobsters. That's your favorite Dunks ever.
Well,
huh?
No. I'm just saying if you're talking because he mentioned lobster, like that he was going to get the lobster. Yeah. So I was just trying to help him at what I liked with the lobster. No, that's not my favorite dunk. My favorite dunk ever, probably the skunk.
Or
dunk.
just colorways, I guess.
Yeah,
but
the skunk.
Skunks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good luck to JJ. He seems like a good dude, and his head is down a very rewarding path. That being said, I think you can definitely find a better fit for the show. Oh, and I'm writing this Monday morning after we all watched the Patriots demolish the solid division rival. And this is before AB even hits the field. Mm-hmm. That pair of shoes is good as mine. TTF, you and I are the same size, so what are the chances that after I win, I can get those LA to Chicago customs? Not a lot less money out of your pocket and a true custom for myself from the GOAT. We'll discuss it, guy. I don't know. I have all the, did you get in? You have all the entries that people sent to your PayPal and stuff? Okay. Because I have screenshots of all the other ones. So I'm just going to, if you can send those to me, I compile the folder.
Okay.
And I
have it all ready to go.
Yeah. And then just send me the money if you want to, or I'll send you the money, vice versa. But that way we have all the money and all the shit in one spot. Cool. So that's fine. Patriots win. You have the Patriots winning. You still got to pick the NFC team to be there. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. Still got to pick the NFC. Saint Skinner, another fire cast, fellas. Watch 10 people win this thing, and we're out $10,000 buying shoes.
I know, right?
For the $50 in raffle tickets, we got sick. Saint Skinner, fire cast, fellas. Best of luck to JJ with his EMT classes and career path. Quick shout out to Robin for the Walk the Dogs.
Yeah.
There you go. Purple Swag. Thanks for everything, JJ, and all the best. Although, the show must go on. Let's go. Purple Swag coming through.
Purple Swag.
I think that's the sentiment, man. I think everybody understands that. We did get a couple people that said we're too hard on JJ, but
I think it was like our close family and friends.
Yeah.
Go figure.
I think he said it best, man. Mike G. What up, guys? Just wanted to say it's sad to see Stringer go. He seemed like he wasn't sure of the decision in the end, but hopefully he made the right choice. He was a good fit for you two, kept the vibe just right. That being said, I don't see anything to be worried about going forward with the show. You two are the show. Good as Stringer was, you guys are great, and I'm waiting for the two of you to do something like this for you, I was waiting for the two of you to do something like this years ago. One thing I wanted to ask you two, why don't you involve more music? What your take on the music industry at the moment? I'm a huge Chris Brown fan. Curious what you think of his music and others like this. What is your take on his last project, Indigo? Sports, fashion, and personal life shit is on point, but where's the love for the music besides at the beginning of the show? LOL. Lots of love, guys. Gang. Mike G. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Mike. I don't listen to a ton of new music anymore, dude. I really don't, man. So I'm not a good person to be a music critic. I mean, if there's a project I got into and I really enjoyed it or something like that, but dude, my time is so maxed out to sit and listen to a CD or to sit and listen to a full album, or even while I'm driving, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to sports talk radio. I'm listening to fantasy football shit. I'm listening to a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to gain knowledge on other subjects about. That's the only way, because my time is, I'm editing and doing all the other stuff for the show. Reading articles and stuff is a great way to gain knowledge on things, but it takes longer. So while I'm showering, while I'm driving, while I'm eating, just the way you guys listen to this show, probably, I'm consuming other shows. I'm consuming content. You know what I mean? On different subjects, different things, stuff, maybe something I'm trying to learn, maybe some self-help, some self-improvement shit I'm trying to do, like whatever. I'm consuming a bunch of different, so I'm just out on music like that. I'm not in on new shit. Are you? What do you say?
I'm kind of the same way. I asked Franchise this morning. I'm like, hey man, did you know there's a new Post Malone? No. Have you listened to it? Nope. So, I mean, and that's interesting to me because at least he has a lot of tradition with Nirvana and some of these old grunge bands. Like, he'll play even those songs live at his concert. So, I mean, even that connection doesn't drive me to be like, dude, I got to go see it. Whereas when the new M album dropped, we were all over it, right?
Yep.
You know, we had to see what it was all about. And then the whole like thing between him and MGK and all this stuff, you know, we made it a deal when it needed to be a deal for us, and we wanted to do the research to talk about that. But I'm kind of the same way. If there's the new Foo Fighters album, I'm sure I'll listen to it when it comes out, if it comes out. But some of these, new music, I need something to really just kick me in the dick.
Right.
You know? Because I'm just not feeling a lot of this new stuff. I know Chris Brown's new album was called Indigo.
That's what he said, yeah.
Never heard of her.
That's what he was asking what you thought of the project. I didn't listen to it.
I didn't listen to it. The last thing I heard from them was him and Chris, Little Dicky doing their little song together. So I don't mess with that. I think he's talented. I think he's a great dancer. I think he's a womanizer. I think that's tight. You know, I'm out. That's where I'm at with Chris Brown.
Oh my God.
You know?
Yeah, dude, that's my take on the music stuff. It's not on purpose, dude. I just don't feel like I'm the best person to be giving music reviews.
Right.
Unless I build that into part of the show. I'd have to build it in and have to take the time to do the research. It wouldn't be something I want a hot take on, you know? Like, I just want to listen and then fire off some opinion when I don't really know for sure. Ro up next. Actually, can I get my cheek gunshots? Ro, the GOAT is dead. Long live the GOAT. Farewell, JJ. With 3 pound emojis. Ro, some confusing stuff there. Is he dead or long live the GOAT and farewell, JJ? That was good. Maddie up next. Awesome show as always, fellas. Love the Lost Boys convo at the beginning. Brought back so many childhood memories. Lil B sampled the song as well on Unchain Me. Pretty dope song. Y'all should check it out. As always, keep up the great work. Maddie, appreciate you. I'll definitely check that out,
man.
Check that out. Blake K. I say you guys have guest co-stars via FaceTime or Skype / fans of the show so that we can join in the conversation. We've talked about, I think there's a point where the show will probably go live, probably have callers, and I think that's the direction. We're going to go with it. Yeah. All right, Devrante up next. Get JJ's corny ass out of here. Show will be better for it. Hart wasn't in it, and frankly, he's dull. Peace. But then he made it, another one. Jay just, just booted off Les Miserables. La Miserable. Yeah. Off the show. Classic. Show suggestion. Maybe adding a chick is the third leg. Blake K just replied no. Very simply.
No.
Devrante, thank you. AN up next. Literally, it says no, lowercase. No. AN. WTF, not the GOAT, with the crying emojis. Stringer will be missed. On the other hand, I'm about to quit my job, go to Colorado, and hop on the cast. There you go, AN.
Nice.
It's the spirit. I I like it a lot. Add on, the show wasn't the same without JJ talking Supreme. That's what he said. Oh, poor guy with the sad face emoji. Oh, dude. Holy smokes. Connor. My man Connor.
McGregor coming through
with the channel for a long time.
I like Connor.
Honestly, really sad JJ's leaving. I've been catching up on a lot of podcasts lately, and I have a ton of questions. I'll try to make these questions as easy to read as possible. Wow. Can you give me a little history of JJ's time on the podcast, such as how he became affiliated with the show and how long he's been a part of the show? I met JJ when I was working at Certified, probably the beginning of 2018. Within the first quarter of 2018.
Yeah.
So I've known him about a year, a little more, like a year and a half, I guess. Yeah, I guess a year and a half, yeah. That's how he came into the show. That's how long he's been on the show. He walked into Certified, needing a job. He was doing some editing there. I told him he could edit the show as well and gain some experience that way, doing some things there. He was kind of just getting into the things. And yeah, that's kind of what happened there. Now that TTF and Dal are both working on the show full time, what are your future visions for the show? And talk about the Patreon and ways that y'all can get money off the show. LOL, y'all don't give yourselves enough credit. Yeah, we've talked about that. Mm-hmm. We've kind of talked about that a lot, like Patreon, all the stuff we need to do as far as putting different tiers. Merch will be bundled in with Patreon. All that stuff is going to change. Now we have to make some changes to the merch, obviously, with JJ leaving the show. We had some things planned that we're going to have to scrap. So, but the merch will still be... it's going to be a big part of the Patreon. Are you planning on bringing another editor or member to the Most Underrated team? Like I said, probably producer / management, something like that. Someone that can help in with the back end of stuff. Not really on the show, though. Just more the back end of the show. And that's going to be a big help once we start to try to do the show live, or at least record the show live and then eventually go live. On all platforms combined, roughly how many streams is the podcast getting right now? I just want to stay updated and support the channel. And then number 5, merch. So yeah, Connor, you're way behind. We're getting merch. We've talked about merch quite a bit. Merch should hopefully be here at the end of this month. We're trying to have the first merch drop. We got a lot of cool stuff, plans with merch. As far as all platforms, 3,000 to 5,000 streams per episode across everything. So I think that's plenty, dude, to get advertisers, to get all the stuff that we need, sponsorships. I think that's fine. Now that Dal's here full time, we're going to be actively looking for sponsorships. We're also going to try to record the show live so I don't have to edit the show anymore. That takes a ton of time. You guys do not even understand the beginning of that.
That'd be sick.
You don't even understand what the editing this show is twice a week, and then a fantasy football show, and then sneaker content. You just don't understand the amount of sitting that in one spot that takes. It's insane. So, yeah, dude, we've got to make some changes to start doing things to better prioritize our time, you know. But that's the direction without giving up too much shit that's behind the scenes that we just, I don't want to give up future plans of stuff. That's kind of,
that's where we're at.
That's where we're at. Connor, always good coming through. Eric Castro, JJ, best of luck on your future endeavors. Appreciate your time here. TTF and Dow, full steam ahead. Keep on keeping on, guys. There you go. Eric, appreciate it. My man Ryan Morgan up next. I had a few mixed emotions because I think JJ's Small Edition was a good trio of roasting, young fun, and a generation shift that is very fitting for this age group. We are a very few that's left, boys, unfortunately. No social interaction, straight robotic approach to life. If you need anything, holla at your boy. Thumbnails, editing help, etc.
Nice.
I'm getting that for show. Although the mixed emotions, TTF and Dow handled it perfectly. Flawless. This is exactly what he needs to understand things in life, and this is exactly what he needs to understand things in life. And he had both of you to really shove him along. Although Stringer, bro, you are a junior in college. Grow the fuck up. Forgive me, Monday Midsole.
Take that L on the way out.
Parker kids are so very sheltered. Deuces. There you go. I think well said.
Yeah.
Well said, man.
Hard to argue.
Stringstein. Damn, Dow. Dow, that damn shirt looks white. Haha, you need a tee similar to the one that was showcased in TTF's phenomenal photos from Red Rocks that matches the clay. Look at Stringstein coming through.
It is a little washed out, I'd say, but Stringer, if you were here longer that day, you would have actually seen it.
Stringer coming through, and Dow.
God, Stringer, I'm putting on my shades because of that shade, dog.
The Monday midsole. Sick and tired of you fuckboys on y'all's regularly scheduled period every time a show drops. Thumb downing the video 35 minutes in after a post is disgusting. 2 cups of bleach before bedtime, please. Night. Monday midsole.
Nice.
Love that guy.
I can't talk trash on him this week because he's beating my ass in fantasy.
Hyper Venom. Hate to be that guy, but besides the editing and behind the scenes of the show, JJ didn't really contribute much to the show. Felt like he was out of the loop for the most of the conversations and only really talked for about 10 minutes of the show. Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of stuff. I don't think anyone would argue his on-the-air contributions weren't major to the show.
Phenomenal.
But, dude, for a long time, JJ edited the show until his computer broke down, and I took over editing for a little bit. Then he went back to editing, then it broke down again, and I took over editing again, which is where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot for the show behind the scenes as far as editing that show, just letting us focus on the show and really find our footing and find our ground and how we wanted to do it and our format and this. And he took a lot off our plate, that we wouldn't have been able to do. So, yeah, I think that behind the scenes stuff definitely can't be just thrown away, for sure. Cool, man. YouTube comments. That is it. We'll leave them there. Right on time, Dal. Jeez, we went long today, guy.
Did we?
Yeah, we went a little fat. But nonetheless, I think it was all good convo. I think it was all necessary stuff. NFL stuff. Let's finish on the fantasy show. Fantasy football show. With the increased load of editing, now I'm editing the cast twice a week. The fantasy show, I think we're going to have to just talk fantasy on Thursdays.
Yeah.
And I'll cut that out and upload it as a separate show.
Okay.
So, Blake, I'm sorry. You're going to have to skip the fantasy shit. I just don't have time to edit a third show, dude. I don't. So once that's already edited together for the cast, I'm going to clip that and put that as the fantasy show because it's going to be all the fantasy info. It's going to be everything they need. And then I think maybe I'll still, maybe that'll change like once we start going, being able to do the show live or something. But that's where I'm at right now. Okay. It's just not going to be possible. I was not expecting to have that workload increase like that. So
yeah, no doubt.
It's a lot of work, dude. I have 2 Monday night games to watch. I still got to edit the show and try to get it up in a timely manner for tomorrow. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's just how it goes.
Yeah, we'll go, I guess we'll just go more fantasy heavy on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to use those timestamps, make sure you're aware, and then we'll cut that up, and we'll make it sick.
Cool.
That could be tight.
All right, man. I think on that note, that's about good, and we will see you fools Friday.